straight up.
Yeah, I was really
Thank you for the 20 subs. Yeah, we just blew past that. People want this exclusive merch, apparently. I can't even tell you what it is or show it to you yet, but you will be the first person getting it. Extra 5 for health potion for Joey. Joey, you get a health potion thanks to Erilyn. Thank you, Erilyn.
Thanks, Erilyn.
Oh my gosh. And B. McAllister donated $20, not for anything in particular, but always Sir Knight, knock 'em dead. They're out of Anders, so now you can unleash your real monsters. Well, it does go for an advantage roll, so if you would like, we can do a roll, a high roll, low roll for it. So we can definitely do that if you would like. Now, guys, hello. I am Wes. I am the DM of Yeet for Initiative.
Wes? What? Who are you?
Now, something some of you might not know is that this is not from a campaign book. This is not from any sort of source. This is all from my brain. So if it gets really weird and dark and stuff, the only person you can blame is me. That being said, who's ready to Yeet for Initiative?
Yeet.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's dropping.
So.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you guys so much, guys. We're potentially gonna hit the level 5. We're on level 4 at 48% right now. Thank you guys so much. Okay.
Someone named Nissa? I don't know.
Thank you. So, as you guys remember last week, some crazy things happened. You finally made your way through the dungeon, the one that you've been trying to get through, having to train and learn new spells. You teamed up with Dr. Ducat and Prince Thomas to make it through this dungeon, beating all of the monsters, and then finally figuring out the incredibly easy puzzle. I don't know what took you guys so long. Yeah. I'm kidding. Okay, in hindsight, it was a pretty tough puzzle for people who have never done a lot of puzzles before. I kind of made it for me, and I thought it would be interesting, but that's on me. But you made it through.
I played.
And you solve your puzzle.
You went up an elevator after putting all the crystals in the board. In which case, and you had to drop all of your weapons as part of the puzzle. Which is a good thing, because as you got to the top of the elevator, 3 massive mechanical colossus were there waiting for you. And
had our butts disintegrated.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have went so well had you guys not dropped all your weapons.
Yeah.
But then the truly surprising thing happened.
Good thing we were smart.
You ran into an undead who called you friend. And it was revealed that he was Kalen.
Holy
Yeah. The Necro Boy who took it a little too literally.
Yeah.
Went back in time to make sure that everything was in place for the next group of you to come through. This time hoping with all his might that you all would retain your memories and be able to increase your strength during your time in Anders. Explaining to Dr. Ducat that he had been part of the loops for quite some time, and that his wife was never actually murdered, and he could send him back to save her, and create an illusion for his other self to continue on the path to Anders. Unfortunately, after sending Ducat back in time, the time sphere malfunctioned. We're going to take a pause. Holy crap, Marina! I don't even know how many...
I was just about to say.
Oh my god.
You just dropped another 20 subs. Thank you so much, Marina. 195 get the subs in the channel. Kissy Kitten just donated
Marina.
2. Thank you guys so much.
We hit the level 5.
We're on. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on level
On level
5.
5.
If we get to 100%, that's the giveaway right there.
Yep.
We're at 40% of level 5,
40%.
so
Oh
it
my
might
God.
happen.
And continuing on, the time sphere malfunctioned. The thing that has been doing these loops, according to Kalen, 238 times, this world has been reset in order to try and stop this calamity. 238 times that the people who created the most powerful artifact in history have failed to stop. The time sphere was destroyed. Meaning that this is the world's last shot at redemption. Their last shot to save themselves from this calamity. And all of that hope and all of that faith is resting on your shoulders.
Plot twist,
That
we
is
are
where
the calamity.
you exited Anders to reveal something horrific. A completely burnt forest. Hundreds, if not thousands, of charred bodies. And that is where we start today's Yeet for Initiative.
Should we make constitution checks to see who throws up?
No?
Okay, never mind.
So here's where we're going to start. This is where the writing begins, guys, and I have a lot of it. So just be ready for some storytelling. There will obviously be a lot of stuff that you'll be able to do. Whoa. No, I do not want you, virus and threat protection, go away. Gazing around at the destruction surrounding Anders, the smell of charred wood and burnt meat permeates your lungs. With the knowledge of how much time has passed, you feel the despair of wondering if there was something else you could have done. If only you had moved faster or made different decisions. The ache in your heart's tearing at you like the slashes of 1,000 swords. How many men, women, and children have suffered from whatever evil force caused this destruction? Frozen in your tracks, you can't help but feel in some way responsible. The weight of 1,000 souls pressing down on your shoulders, with the lives of millions more hanging in the balance. Burdened with the task ahead of you, you all know that you must press on, that you must push past your own feelings of doubt, the overwhelming feelings of sadness for the loss of Kaelin, the ever painful understanding that even with thousands of years of preparation, the creators of the most powerful artifact in history and your past selves still failed to stop what was coming. And now, with the time sphere destroyed, this would be your, no, the world's, last attempt at survival. It's going to take a little sip real quick.
Hydration check.
Hydration check.
Hydration check. Hold on.
Also,
And
hey,
real
Wait,
quick,
we got more to go, so
real quick though, we're at
Buckle up,
72%.
72%, that's awesome.
yeah.
As individuals, you may have different stories and backgrounds, lived different lives, and had different goals. But one thing remains true for you all. Death has followed you in your past. It has surrounded you, consumed your lives, shaped you, molded you into what you are today. The murder of a father, the loss of a mother during childbirth, the execution of a mentor, the killing of a child. The pain of death may have pierced your very souls, but it has also strengthened you, pushed you to become what you are now. Without the traumatic deaths of your past, the world may not have a chance to live on. With certainty, you know this. If there is even a single path, a solitary means to save this world, that you must find it. Something that the previous Kaelin said echoes in your minds. With the time sphere destroyed, this is our last chance, our last hope to save this world. Your pasts hold the keys to our survival. What he meant by this, you cannot be sure yet, but you must find out fast, or the world will surely succumb to its fate. The scorched earth and charred remains surrounding you tell you one thing in absolute certainty: that whatever cataclysm threatens this world is already on the move. You know not the cause or a plan of action, but you must band together as, in the previous Kalen's own words, as a family. The path before you is bleak and full of hardship, but you have one thing for certain that you can count on: each other. This trial will be like nothing any of you have ever faced before. There is no failsafe for failure this time, no way to return from death, no way to return from the grave. Death is permanent now, but still, your fates are uncertain, and there will be many paths to choose from. These choices will be up to you, and wrong or right, there will be no way to go back and try again. Anders was once a torment for all of you. Soon, however, you may long for the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, ache for the comfort of Grace's wake-up calls, and yearn for the security of the daily resurrections you once dreaded. Forward is the direction of hope. Hope for the world, and hope for the answers that you've all been desperately seeking for so long. For the first time in years, time is moving onward, whether you like it or not. The ravaged countryside before you is still clouded in a thick layer of smoke, covering much of the road before you. As you breathe, it coats your mouth and fills your lungs with searing pain, causing you to cough violently. The thick smell of fiery death threatens to overtake you as a strong wind blows through this wasteland, cooling you as you desperately grasp for a clean breath. Though thankful for the fresh air now filling your lungs, you almost wish that the draft had avoided giving you that relief. The breeze may have allowed you to purge the smoke from your lungs, but it also revealed horror. The road before you was covered in charred remains. The countless blackened bodies pave the path in front, stretching onward as far as the dense smoke will allow you to see. Bodies strewn about, flakes of carbonized tissue floating into the air. Scorched remains of horses, still loosely attached to the remnants of the scorched cart they used to pull. Prince Thomas finally steps forward, his mouth open and his shoulders sagging. It doesn't take long for you to notice the shattered demeanor and despondent aura oozing from him. Standing in the desolate remains of his homeland, Thomas falls to his knees, sending a cloud of ash into the air around him. The once proud prince of High Valantry cries out into the sky out of despair. Tears stream down his face as he falls forward with his head in his hands, the blackened earth covering the backs of his fingers as he weeps into the terrain. Wailing like a banshee, you can tell that these are the screams of a broken man, one whose entire world has just collapsed around him. In his mind, only a day ago, he was the prince of a powerful country, someone whose life was full of promise. Only a few days earlier, he had begun his quest for knowledge so that he may better rule his future kingdom, one with a loving and kind mother, a doting and protective father, as well as an entire kingdom of people to care for and protect. Now, looking at the destruction before him, the meteor that is reality has just shattered his universe forever. No longer is he Prince Thomas of High Valantry. He is simply Thomas, a man of the land that was, a living ghost now roaming the remains of his former homeland. Through the tears, you hear him weakly attempt to speak. Perhaps more of my people lived. He looks to all of you with the smoldering embers of hope in his eyes. Surely those hiding in the woods cannot be the last of my people. No, there must be more. He attempts to stand to his feet, only to stumble backwards, his legs unable to hold him under the weight of everything he has lost. The crashing metal echoes through the silence as he falls onto the rear of his breastplate. He remains there, motionless. Thomas's soft sobs are the only life in this mass grave. So how you guys doing?
Man, that's a start.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, did you guys read the title of the stream by chance?
Yes, I saw.
Wait,
Hey now.
remember when this
Was
was
it?
gonna be a one shot?
So did you guys
No,
enjoy
no, I
it?
don't.
This is one shot.
Out of curiosity, did you guys enjoy the tutorial?
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
How is everybody doing in chat?
They thought they were missing a player memory because it was so descriptive.
No, that is not a player memory. That is simply the beginning of this portion of the story.
That's called trauma.
Post
For
Anders.
player trauma. Who would have thought we unlocked a new thing?
Yeah. But
I
we
warned you
did
guys. I
unlock-
warned everyone. Come on.
I know.
Come on.
I said I was
I
ready.
did tell you.
All
We
right.
have PASD, post-standard stress disorder.
Post-standard stress disorder. As
That's good.
Uh,
That's good.
Not gonna lie, like I was getting a little like I was about to get weepy near the beginning. So, well done, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Real
Yeah.
quick,
Pack your bags, everybody. We're
the
going
descriptive
on.
words are
Feels-
always
Hey,
what's
thank you for the
really
subs. Hey, thank you. Did we hit the
Yeah.
level 500%?
I was gonna say
Oh, we did.
we did unlock.
We did.
We did. Let's
18%.
We did. You were in the middle, so we didn't interrupt you.
Wait, we got 100?
yeah.
We got over 100. We got
Excellent.
almost 120.
120. All right, cool. Well, that means we're going to be able to do a giveaway. But
Hey.
first,
Hey,
actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll start.
Start the raffle
Yeah,
and then we
we'll start the raffle now. I think I have to load a website though, so that's fine.
would you like me to do it for you?
You can do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, please. Do one of the West IRL merches.
So
Nietzsche tutorial, you say?
You're already hugging your pillow, Shelby.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
no.
I like Squirrel Horse's comment. So it turns out that Anders was Midgar
You're
all
all
along.
along.
Yes,
Ah,
Meg, we did get out of
boy.
Anders. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the puzzle.
Yeah. Now I see the title of the stream because it still said please get out of Anders when I
Yeah.
hopped on mod view.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys doing? Prince Thomas has just fallen
Oh.
backwards in tears onto the road.
Avenir, like, just from the smoke and everything, she's gonna untie like the sash around her waist and she's gonna tie it around her face.
Smart.
Mhm.
Protecting
Dr.
yourself
Bonus
from
is
breathing
gonna
the
like
ash.
pull his cloak over his nose.
Yeah, me too. Just
Okay.
gonna- Can I look around to see if there's like anybody still alive or like any traces of anyone who might have made it away from all of this besides the people we passed in Anders?
You look around,
Survivor check.
and as you look, as far as the eye can see, you see smoke. This fire, whatever caused it, was recent.
California?
Very recent.
Yeah, I was gonna say too close to home.
Is this California?
Look, when I wrote this, okay, when everything was written, this stuff was happening,
It's a
okay?
boy.
It's a boy. Oh God.
It's a
Oh
boy.
no!
Yeah, that's that. Hey guys, you got it. The king actually remarried and had another son, and that's what caused
Oh,
it.
yes.
Oh,
Sorry,
when love
no,
breaks
all right.
apart.
I'm
sorry, too real. Okay.
Couldn't help it.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I mean, Prince Thomas is literally laying on the ground sobbing. You look around, you don't see any way that anything has survived. The entire forest went up in flames. And judging from... Actually, make an investigation check if anyone wants to.
Okay.
I got you. Ooh, look at that 21.
That is not very good for me.
18.
I got a...
I'm like,
What even is my
Same.
investigation? Yeah, my investigation's a 0, so 7.
I got a 6.
I got
so
8.
I got a 20.
I got an
negative 1,
18.
so it's a
All right, for the
17.
18 and the 21, you recognize something very disconcerting.
Oh, lovely.
Whatever fire caused this, caused the trees to blacken on the outside before burning on the inside, carbonizing it. Whatever did this, the fire was extraordinarily hot.
Would any of us recognize what would make a fire that hot?
Probably
Yeah, can
not.
I do an Arcana check, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, yeah, no, I'll just give it to you. You don't detect any magic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
never mind.
Never mind. I had a good roll.
Dang.
Dang it,
Darn.
wasted
The one time.
it.
Okay,
Tyson, what are you doing, buddy?
Tyson, he goes to, I almost said the wrong name, Thomas, to try and comfort him during that whole sequence.
All right,
Yeah,
roll,
can we
roll,
have a
roll
group
play away, my friend.
Oh no, it's so blurry here, I won't use this. I'm really sorry to hear what's happened. Oh, hold on, that's not the greatest thing to say.
Yeah, no.
Thomas, I'm so
Yes.
so sorry for what's happening to your kingdom right now. We're gonna explain
I'm not quite sure if
Uh,
I have a kingdom left.
whatever's happening right now. We will try and help you rebuild your kingdom. It is a really dark. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful not to make it sound ironic because it's a dark place. Things may look bleak right now, but there's still a beacon of hope. Some of your people still made it out alive, and I will do my best to help you rebuild your kingdom.
Thank you, my friend. Would
If
you help?
he was
Would you
trying
would
to
you help
do
me up? He reaches his hand out to you to be helped up.
Yeah.
Catherine
Say to him,
walks up as well.
please cover your face, Thomas. I know it's hard to see right now, but we need to make sure that none of us get sick. So I recommend covering using a mask.
And
I
standing
was
6
like,
feet apart from one another.
An IRL,
yeah.
wear a
I'm
damn
sitting here about
mask.
to roleplay all seriously, and he's like, wear a mask. I'm like,
Yeah. You help him up. You help him up. It's like
I'm walking up
you-
as they're
you're-
doing this.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, Tyson. We must look for survivors. My people are strong. They must have found places to hide. The desperation in his voice speaks volumes. His eyes a deep red from the tears that have fallen. He cries not out of concern for himself or the situation, but for the innocent men, women, and children that used to inhabit these lands. That much is clear. Standing before you is a man unafraid to show weakness, confident enough to convey his true emotions. The man standing before you is a true leader, a true king. Even as his pain and sorrow radiates from him in this desolate wasteland, you should all feel proud to have saved this pure soul from his gruesome fate.
Takes a
Thomas,
strong man to accept his emotions and not run from them.
thank you, Kaylin.
And you may be right. There are other people, I'm sure, that made it out of this. And I'm sure you know. It's not the materials that make a kingdom.
Maybe if we head toward High Valentry, we can find someone, anyone, to tell us what happened. He looks to you all with his sorrowful eyes. I know I have no right, but please, you have already done so much for me, but I must again ask for your help. Please help me salvage what remains of my kingdom. I owe the people of these lands a great debt. Even unknowingly, I have abandoned them in their greatest time of need. He slowly drops to his hands and knees and bows his head before all of you. I beg of you, help me find and save what's left of my people. I ask this of you, not as a prince, but as a man whose respect you've all earned.
You don't have to
Can't
do
speak
begging.
for the-
We got
goes
you.
and helps him up and makes
His,
him stop groveling.
Yeah, no begging.
his head and hands buried in the ashes of his kingdom, his earnest request echoes through your very souls, which clearly it did.
I can't speak for the rest of my group, but I guarantee that you have my word.
You help him up.
And my amulet. And I'll reach down and help him up.
All right. You all help Prince Thomas to his feet.
Told myself when I left my home that I would never stand idly by again and watch someone suffer. And I don't intend to do that now.
I've done a great sin. I will do whatever it takes to repent.
We have all made mistakes, Kaelin. And we are all moving through this world to try and atone for them and make the world a better place along the way.
And from that,
I mean, Tyson sinned. His grave robbed.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, Avenir cracked a small smile from what the prince said and just says, always leave a place better than you found it.
Dr. Boneless is just like, I don't really have a lot of people left from my past, but I promised the boomerang vendor that I would have adventures. And though I no longer have my boomerang, I have a promise to keep.
And I think we're all settled, are we not?
You have our word, Prince Thomas.
And our weapons.
We don't
Sure.
even have our weapons. She looks at
You have
Caleb.
us.
I
have
meant
our
it
willpower.
metaphorically.
Metaphorical weapons.
Mental weapons.
These hands.
Catch
You-
these hands.
You have no idea how much that means to me. I am indebted to you all for life. And bows his head before you once again.
Consider it helping out a friend.
He smiles weakly. I appreciate that, and I would be honored to call all of you my friends. Just then, you all notice something flutter past you out of the corner of your eyes.
Yes!
I like where this is going.
It lands
Oh,
on Thomas's outstretched hand. It is Tim
Wait.
Tam the butterfly.
Yay!
Why did you
Fluttering,
not go to me, Wes?
fluttering and stretching out his wings, the small blue-banded swallowtail perches itself there, almost as if to comfort the prince.
Aw. Ooh.
The prince
I didn't know he had
smiles.
a
Remember
breed.
this-
The
I remember
prince
this
smiles
Tim.
at the butterfly on the hand, before fluttering away and landing on Tyson's shoulder.
Oh, nah, too late now, mate.
What you say?
He just Tyson just
Whack!
yeah.
They won't reset
Ski mosquito.
All right. So I'm assuming that you guys are going to head down the road away from Anders.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's time to go to the castle and see if there's any castle left.
All right.
One
head
final
down,
thing
but
I do say to Thomas though, I kind of give him like a precursor warning, Prince Thomas, for what we will see next. Just know that time has passed and it may come to a shock to you, and it will become a shock to us. But know that you can lean on the five of us. And it's
Wes,
kind of
do you
like
wanna
also saying as well.
Huh?
You want to change the roll 20 to Anders, or do you have a wrecked up or not Anders, Hyvalantry?
I don't have
Yeah.
anything for you guys yet. It is simply there to like kind of fill up the screen.
gotcha.
Right.
Fair.
And just,
Use
you
our
know,
imagination.
remember, guys, this is where you came from. Remember, this is one of the first puzzles.
Yeah, look at how far we've come.
Good
Actually, I've
job.
come far away.
Do you remember
actually
that puzzle,
have.
guys? That was a fun one, too.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Honestly, that was a really, really good one too.
That was
Thank
our
you.
game.
Yeah, I like that one.
I have fun coming up with those. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Good work.
well, what's up?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, while we're walking towards High Valantry, Avenue's gonna just like keep her eyes peeled to see if there's any other survivors on the way.
Understood.
Or anything
Moving.
not out of the ordinary, but like, because obviously all of this is out of the ordinary, but just anything.
Yeah.
Besides just dead
Yes.
stuff, I guess.
Dead
Do we?
All right.
Stuff.
Besides dead things, Mikey, dead things. Got it.
Yeah.
Your group.
Are we gonna go past the bakery?
You,
If it's still
you gotta wait and see there, Joey. You're skipping ahead a little bit.
Sorry.
Alright, let's get walking.
Your group moves somberly down the road, forced to weave past body after body, the look of terror sealed onto their bones. Many of the corpses' mouths permanently locked in fear, your imagination sending their final screams into your ears, the terrifying cries starting to overwhelm your brains. It's almost enough to drive a person to madness. Dr. Boneless, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me,
There it
please?
is.
There it
Okay.
is.
First one out of Anders. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're doing this.
Heat skeet. Okay,
Yeet.
so that is a that's a 17.
17. Okay. Dr. Boneless, you begin humming. I need everyone else in the party to make perception checks to see if you hear Dr. Boneless.
Also, real quick, Wes, I believe in chat, your grandma is on? Is in
Your
chat?
name.
Your nan is in chat? Under Uncle John?
Oh, my Uncle John's here. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle John.
Oh, it's
Uncle
so
John. I thought that might have been my Uncle John, because I also have an Uncle John.
I remember, yeah, that your Uncle John doesn't account.
I think
Hi,
I hear it.
Hi, Uncle John. How you doing? Oh, okay. All right.
Oh goodness.
Perception, right?
Perception. I need everyone to make a perception check.
I did.
I'm pretty sure I definitely hear it.
Okay.
17.
18.
17, 18,
How's
23.
23. Tyson,
Steve?
15.
Okay.
15, and
Yeah.
okay. So everybody here, everybody rolled above a 12. Okay, cool. All right. The tune coming from Dr. Boneless is calming and somehow lifts the party's spirits. The melody seemingly washing away the anxiety of the morbid scene encompassing the landscape.
Should I hum something?
Everyone above
Sorry.
everyone above a 17 gets an inspiration.
No, I didn't get above.
Including me or no?
How much inspiration?
Yes, Dr. Boneless, you rolled above a 17, or you rolled a 17 on your check, so you also get a point of inspiration. So the only person,
Okay.
sorry, Dyson,
That is all good.
What? How much inspiration?
you only can get one.
Okay.
Which is
And
1d6.
It's
What
it's
if
a-
I already had one? Because I've still got one from like the beginning of the campaign.
okay. Well, that probably went away after the long rest.
Okay, I figured that one would have. That's why I asked.
I think
Okay.
I think the trauma washed that away.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Inspiration got wiped away.
All right.
That's why I wanted to ask.
What
So
is that? What does an inspiration do again?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
inspiration die, it means that you can roll a d6 on any ability check or on any ability check in addition. So
Do you have
like,
to tell you before or after?
you have to tell me before.
Okay,
Wonderful.
You have to
Can
say,
do
I want to
that.
use my inspiration.
All right.
gotcha.
Something along those lines.
Okay.
Alright.
Question for you as the DM right now, Wes. Are we
Yeah.
near the graveyard?
Not yet.
I don't
Okay.
believe so. I don't
Thank
even-
you.
You're still walking out of
Wait, I
Anders.
don't even
Remember,
think we
this
went
this
through the
path,
gate yet.
if this path took you guys a long time to get.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to be
Like
sure.
8
'cause
hours.
Yeah.
I have reasons.
So, as you continue, the maze of bodies, scorched wagons, and other various materials make for slow travel as the sun begins to set. The orange light creating beams through the smog. After about an hour of walking, you finally turn a corner to where you remember the elderly man Tomas's home to be. To your horror, you see the charred remnants of the building through the dense smoke. The dwelling where you had escorted the elderly man with the pastries is no more. Yet another casualty of this atrocity. Prince Thomas audibly gulps. This abode used to be the home of Tomas and his He was a dear friend of my mother's for many years. And during the times of peace, advised my father on many matters of state. His death is a great loss for High Valantry, and for me. In many ways, he was like a second father to me. He, in addition to my mother, always taught me to be kind and to care for others. His compassion and intelligence will not be forgotten. He bows his head slightly to honor his fallen mentor. We should press on. We can honor his memory by finding the cause of this chaos and stopping it at any cost. He seems sturdier now somehow, his resolve now ironclad. Pressing on toward the ruined dwelling, you hear something distant, like a tarp caught in the wind. The sound grows closer and closer. The foreboding sound echoing off of the carbonized landscape begins to surround you. You feel trapped, as though whatever it is will attack from all sides. Just as the instinct to run kicks in, you see a thick wall of smoke pushing toward you at high speeds, the wind threatening to lift all but Tyson from the soil. You cover your eyes with your hands to avoid the ash and dirt from entering, when you hear a terrifying roar. The wind settles before you as you look outward and witness a massive, terrifying, ancient red dragon land before you. It shakes.
You wouldn't have sensed that with Arcana?
Nope.
Oh my god, dragons are following me everywhere.
It shakes the earth as its towering body lands only 30 yards from your group. Its glowing red eyes, illuminating the smoke around them like two menacing lanterns in the darkness. Even the bravest of knights would cower in fear of this monstrous beast. But you all have an even greater reason to be afraid, as you are all unarmed after the events inside of Anders.
Yikes.
We're boned.
I'm
Yikes.
ready to square
Yikes.
up out of character. I'm ready to catch these paws.
Stretching out its powerful wings, it crashes them together at you, clearing the area of smoke and letting out another thunderous roar. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Alright.
Boned. We're boned. We're boned.
We're boned. We're so boned.
12.
12.
So every time I roll
Ooh,
a
that's
19,
a 5!
I'm supposed to crit. That's a crit, right? It's not a
That's
20.
only on
That's
attacks.
19.
That's only on attacks.
Okay.
8.
5!
5.
Oh, no,
22.
none of us are doing very well.
Hey,
Except for Tyson.
22.
Tyson's fine.
Everyone below a 12 are frozen with fear and unable to move.
I got exactly a 12.
Cool.
Then you are able to move.
Alright, I'm frozen
Hey,
in
you look
place.
at
I'm not
us.
gonna move for the rest of till you
It's-
let me move.
Its hot breath penetrating your nostrils with the smell of ash and decay. The smell is familiar. Very familiar. This powerful creature is undead.
Oh, you're kidding.
It stares at you for a moment, shifting its weight and taking a step towards you, beginning to draw its head and neck backwards and up, flames building in its powerful jaws. The flames entering its throat for a moment before it bellows the scalding inferno at the 6 of you. You have no way to move from its path. No way to escape. The fire carbonizing everything in its wake as it rushes towards you. It crosses the stretch of the road in an instant. Is this the end? Has this journey all been for nothing? Did you exit Anders too soon? were you not strong enough? All these thoughts rush through your minds in an instant as the horrifying wall of flames tear through the air at you. Your eyes close just before impact, and you feel the searing heat. But you're alive? You look up to see that the flames have inexplicably split in front of you, the inferno shooting into the woods on either side. Then all of a sudden, the flames curve into the air, shooting up like a pillar into the sky before curving in the air, sending the fiery discharge back at the dragon. It smashes into the creature with enough force to toss it from the road and into the remnants of the burned forest, causing it to smash through thick tree trunks as like they were twigs with a series of terrifying cracks. It cuts a swath through the conifers, leaving a trail of destruction. The trail of flames illuminating the entire countryside. A roaring screech from the forest indicating the mysterious force has injured the undead beast. Ahead of you, you notice a cloaked figure standing in the road, swirling their hands around, seeming to control the flames. You hear a man's distant voice. Well, are you just gonna stand there? Get your asses over here!
Oh, excuse me, sir. We're coming.
He waves the group of you over to him. Seeing this creature get knocked from the road, the fear leaves your body and heat. Your legs begin to feel hot as all the blood rushes from the other extremities. Your hands get cold. What are you guys doing?
I'm running to the Scottish guy.
Yeah,
I'm running.
Okay, to be fair, the voice wasn't supposed to be Scottish. I screwed that up. It's supposed to sound like an old man a little bit. So he's a little bit.
Sound like Shrek.
He's a little bit older.
Either
get some
way,
water.
run to the dude.
Yeah, let's
Run
go.
to the man's.
All right, you guys all take off in a full sprint, including Prince Thomas. As you reach the man, you feel thunderous footsteps approaching your position, the ground shaking like an earthquake beneath your feet. Get inside now! I did the Scottish accent again. Get inside now!
It's Scottish, it's okay.
Looking around, all you see is the destroyed hovel that Thomas once inhabited.
Yikes.
In there.
Yikes.
You can ask
Wow.
any
Bad
questions,
times.
things. There's a dragon coming at you guys.
There is.
Sir, who are you?
Oh, just run through the damn door!
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I run through the damn door.
Wait,
You
can
don't
I
have to
run
tell
through the
us
door?
twice.
He's a
So,
tall, big boy.
What you see in front of you, just to let you know, is a destroyed home. It's burnt to the ground. The only thing standing there is an empty doorframe.
Would I recognize that it's probably an illusion if he tells me to run through a door?
I mean, you don't really have time to make a check. You get a giant
Okay.
dragon chasing after you.
I just
Are
run
you
through
guys
the
running
door.
through the doorframe?
I'm running through
Yes.
Yeah,
Running.
let's go.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys begin to move, you see the old man again start whirling his hands around. This time, a tree uproots from the earth and flies through the air at incredible speed, crashing into the dragon's massive skull as ashy splinters tear into its decaying flesh. Its body crashes to the ground, sliding down the dirt road, obliterating many of the ashen corpses still littering the countryside. You turn and run to the door as it begins to regain its balance. Sprinting full force through the door, I need to know what order you guys are running through. So
I think I went first.
roll a d20.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think I'd be very high up there because I'm small and my legs don't move.
And
Oh,
add your
20.
athletics.
Okay.
That's a
I
12.
I got a nat 20. Do I still have to subtract that?
You're
from-
first.
23.
Okay.
8. My athletics is a
4.
-1.
Okay, so odds first, then who?
12.
What was yours, Tyson?
23.
Okay, so it goes Katrin, then Tyson, then Dr. Boneless, and then you guys both had 5s?
I had
No, I
4.
had a 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wait.
I'm last.
All right. So, and then it goes Kaylin and then Avenir.
Mm-hmm.
As you cross through what used to be the doorframe, all of a sudden, a lit stone staircase appears out of nowhere. Starting with Katrin, I need you guys to make acrobatics checks.
Oh, Jesus.
Like my worst check.
Actually, what is my acrobatics? I don't even know.
Ooh.
11.
An 11 fails.
Uh-oh.
The rest of you will be rolling at disadvantage.
You're kidding.
Joy!
Because I tripped, y'all are
Okay.
gonna trip.
Yep.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope.
Yep.
So 14.
I was hoping the 14
Dang,
might
okay.
save me.
14.
I got a
Did 14
10.
as well?
Yeah, 9.
Okay, so you all fail.
Hey,
You all
wonderful.
tumble in a pile down the stone staircase. Everybody roll a d6.
Yeah, we're like a snowball.
And just, yeah. You all trip
That
through
was
the
a
door
scary
frame,
trap.
fall down the stairs in a big pile.
Okay, roll a d6, and I'm assuming that's damage that we took?
That you've taken whatever that is in thunk damage. Yes.
Aw,
Okay.
2.
3.
I'll roll.
Congrats, guys! The first thunk damage outside of Anders!
Hey, 5.
Avenir, did you get a net 6 as well?
I got a 5.
I got a 6.
Oh, sucks to suck.
It
I
makes
mean,
sense, you're wearing heavy armor.
yeah, you're
so-
heavy. You're heavy, buddy.
I'm sorry.
I got a
Yes.
2.
I was just thinking of the scene from SpongeBob where he was like tussled in his blankets and just like went down the stairs. Like,
All right. After landing at the bottom of the stairs and tumbling in a pile, you hear a gasp in the chamber. Looking around the underground stone structure, you see a human woman looking to be in her early to mid 30s, sitting on a wooden chair with a small lantern illuminating her face. Even with the dim light, you can tell that she is quite beautiful. The light from the lantern revealing her brownish blonde hair and light freckled cheeks. Taking a step back from you, she grabs a dagger and clutches it close. "Who are you?" she questions, pointing the dagger at you with one hand and holding the lantern in the other.
we were sent here.
Just as you're about to answer, a large roar is heard again from the outside, flames illuminating the entryway. A shadow appears through the flames, entering and slamming a large steel door behind him, locking it by slamming down a large metal latch. Slowly they walk down the stairs, grunting in pain with each step. Finally, they reach the bottom and see you all lying in a pile. Lifting off his hood, I suppose I could have warned you about that first step. Removing his hood and revealing his face to you all, you see that this man is quite old. Everyone make a history check.
I feel like we know him.
I have a feeling, yeah. Wait, is Prince Thomas still with us?
Prince
21.
Thomas is still with you guys, yes.
History
21.
The
check.
pile with us.
19.
Yeah, no, Prince Thomas, he fell too.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 12.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 1. This dice is going to dice jail.
I got the
rock.
19.
19 as well? Hey.
All right, all the 15 pluses, you recognize him as Tomas, the old man that you had saved from the thieves and shared his pastries with you. Oh, why, hello there, everyone. It has been quite a while since the last I saw you. He looks across the group
You're alive.
until his gaze hits Prince Thomas. His jaw drops. My boy, it's so good to see you! You all see tears form in Thomas's eyes as a small smile crosses his face. Thomas! Thomas bounds across the room to embrace the elderly man, wrapping him tightly in a hug. Thomas's smile stretches his wrinkled flesh. Oh, careful with me, child. I'm not as surprised I used to be. Oh. Tomas gives
Armor hug.
Tomas gives Thomas a pat on the head.
How many
Prince.
Thomases are in there?
Well, Tomas, it's Tomas.
Potato sauce.
There's things you'll find out later. Prince Thomas releases him and takes a step back. Oh, my apologies, Tomas. It's just so good to see you. I feared you dead. Oh, Tommy, you know better than that. It'll take more than one winged lizard to take me down. Oh, he winces a bit before plopping himself down in a chair. Though these tussles are getting a bit tough on my back. Ugh. The woman slowly approaches, fear subsiding now. Oh, my dear, no need to be afraid. These are the ones I spoke of years ago. A look of realization spreads across her face like dragon's fire. Her eyes go wide and her jaw drops. Wait, Tomas, these are the ones who helped you all those years ago. She bows before all of you. I am forever in your debt for returning my Tomas to me. Without you, we may have both been lost. She goes up and grasps each of your hands. Approaching.
Question: are we still in a pile on the floor?
No. You.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys have begun to unpile yourselves at this point.
I went first, and they would have all fallen.
But he did kind of. But something I forgot to say is that Tomas did kind of just step over you guys.
Just checking.
As you all stand up, she goes up to each of you and grasps your hands. You must be Katrin. It's an honor to meet all of you. Kaelin and Avenir, Tyson and looking to Tomas, Dr. Boneless.
There you go.
Yes, my dear. These are them. He stands back up out of the chair with some effort. Oh my, how very rude of me. This, he motions to the young woman, is my wife, Clara. You all notice
very much of Back to the Future 3.
You all notice the extreme age difference.
Yeah.
He looks old enough to be her grandfather, perhaps even great-grandfather. Hi.
What a lovely couple.
Very nice to meet you.
I recognize the look well. I am a bit old for her, aren't I? It's why we aren't normally seen together in public. Well, perhaps this can explain. He saunters over to an old chest covered in cobwebs. Opening it reveals a volley of dust in the air, causing him to cough. Reaching inside, he pulls out several items. Turning around, he hands them to you, Avenir. I believe these used to belong to you. Avenir, you recognize these as your old leather armor and daggers. The ones you originally gave to Dr. Ducat just earlier today in the dungeon. But they appear ravaged by time. There's a little twinkle in his eye as he smirks at you. Recognize me now, old friends?
Bro.
Excuse me? Pardon?
I thought something was off.
His first name was Thomas?
Bro, what? Bro.
Hold on, you're breaking my brain.
Hold up.
I need a moment.
Yeah. We're taking a time out.
I suppose we never did ask your first name, did we?
Nani?
You certainly did not.
As far as I was concerned, it was
writing
Doctor.
this down.
Well, time certainly hasn't slowed you down, Doctor.
I think for the first time you'll ever see Avenir, she's overcome with emotion and just latches on to Tomas in a giant hug.
Oh,
Dr. Boneless is looking at him like, where did you learn how to throw a tree? How did that happen? Who are you?
First, it's good to see you too, my old teacher. Well, and turns to Kaelin. I figured I would use your future self's method of explaining who I was. It was indeed entertaining to see the confusion on your faces.
I've always been one to make a show.
Thomas, why didn't you tell us you were you when we first met you?
Well, it would have ruined the surprise, but it could have messed with the timeline. His brow furrows, though.
Patron, like, staring
It's so
at her
good to
and
see you
like,
again.
His brow does furrow, though. His eyes squint and his nostrils flare out a bit as he gets visibly upset. Speaking of that old bastard Kaelin, where the hell is he? I need to give him a piece of my mind for sending me back 30 years too early.
Oh, yikes.
Is he with you?
About that.
What?
Ducat.
What?
My oldest self is no more.
I see.
It's a bit odd watching yourself die.
I would imagine. My apologies for my frustration and for your loss. It was just very terrifying to end up in a time before I was even born. It's been a very long 40 years.
That sounds stressful.
He trails off, looking at the ground. Prince Thomas pushes past you, pretty forcefully, and grabs Ducat's shirt. Thomas! Why didn't you tell me anything? I could have saved my mother and prevented all of this! Ducat gently puts his hand on Thomas's hands. My boy, in the past, I tried that approach. It didn't work. Events still unfolded the same. I left it for myself in the notes that the previous Kaelin gave me. That being said, my previous self didn't have quite as much time as I did to build standing in the kingdom. But I couldn't risk it. Any idea why they changed this time? Why was I sent back so far?
We're not sure, but
anything.
the signature
something was broken.
exploded.
Wait,
So we're
what?
not entirely
What?
sure.
What?
Yeah, the big blue cube. It really had some trouble sending you back.
And
Wait.
at this point, I'll pull out the shard of the time sphere.
He
The time sphere
he
It might have
exploded.
broken.
starts lifting his hands toward it and touches it gingerly before letting you have it. By the gods, wait. It's destroyed. That means that this timeline is our last chance? The time sphere's gone?
So,
Yeah.
He starts hyperventilating and falls back into his chair again.
Okay, old boy. Don't.
I can't believe it. He puts
Is
his
there an old school inhaler somewhere with just a
Ye old inhaler.
He puts his weathered hands over his mouth and stares at the floor for a moment, his eyes seeming to glaze over in contemplation. He lets out a very loud sigh before again standing to his feet, with some assistance from Clara. Oh, thank you, dear. This troubling development makes the next thing I'm about to show you all the more complicated. He whispers an incantation before waving his hand over the wall on the left of the small, cramped basement. Miraculously, the stone begins to reshape, revealing a massive, well-lit underground chamber filled with hundreds of people. Men, women, and children huddled together in groups. Crude shelters and bedding set up everywhere inside the large stone structure. I saved as many as I could, but... He gulps, and his mood begins to turn even more grim as tears fill in his eyes and his hands again begin to shake. There were so many. I couldn't help. I can still hear their screams in my nightmares. Claris moves up behind him and puts her arms around him. You did everything you could, my love. More than anyone else could have. He pats her hand on his shoulder and sighs deeply, clearly troubled by by all those he was unable to rescue.
Can I look around the room and see if I see anybody that I recognize?
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Boneless is gonna look for Boomerang Man.
And Avenir's gonna look for the kid and the mom from the graveyard.
So is Kaylin.
Both of you roll perception checks. Dr. Boneless, you don't... Make a perception check as well.
Alright.
That's a 14 on... Or no,
Why am I rolling
15 on my end.
6? Yeah.
None of
Another
you
good.
see anybody that would match their description even after 8.5 years.
That is a 21 for Dr. Boneless.
Dr. Boneless, unfortunately, you don't see anybody that would match his age in here.
Aww.
And with a 21, you figure that the reason is a lot of these people are young. And the man who originally sold you the boomerang was quite old.
So this is it then?
As far as I know, I'm not sure. They could have run in different directions, but apparently there was a rumor that Anders would be safe. And I don't know if anyone made it, but that monster came for them.
Where did it come from?
Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Nijo.
Trying to serious roleplay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. And then Prince Thomas goes up to Tomas. Tomas, what of my father? Ducat pauses, his eyes darting back and forth as he contemplates what to say next. I honestly don't know, Thomas. There were rumors of his death about a year or so ago, but there was no funeral, no official statement. I thought it was to avoid appearing weak to our enemies, but I was refused entry when I went to see what was happening. I have no answers for you, only that large shipments of supplies were brought into the castle within the past few months, and then that monstrosity showed up. His fists clench with anger as his knuckles turn white. Ducat grits his teeth, and his words seethe with fire. People ran in fear, and then it started killing everyone. I brought as many as I could here for safety, but I have no information for you after we hid. Only that the creature turned High Velantry into its home. If it's answers you seek, you will need to venture there to find them. But I will not be able to accompany you this time. My duty is now to my wife, and to the innocent people I must now protect.
If you managed to save all of these people, there is a chance that others made it as well. A few hours ago, we thought everyone else was dead. And you've already proven us wrong.
We at least know of one other group that made it out of here.
Wait, another group? Where?
A smaller group, I think, made it to Anders.
Led by
Really?
William, the bakery boy.
In fact,
William survived.
you
William
met
did
them
survive.
William survived.
this morning as a much younger man.
That is very great news. Oh wait, yes, I forgot. That was so long ago.
We at least know that there are some people still left out there.
That was the reason I got close to his father and him at a certain point. Yes, sorry, that was so many years ago.
The pastries.
Yes, the pastries. Have you figured it out then?
I suppose so, Ducat. You're always
No,
full of
Dr.
surprises.
Boneless is lost.
Well,
Seems to be one step ahead of all of us.
if you hadn't figured it out yet, those pastries were what allowed you to retain your memories inside of Anders.
Bruh.
Wes, what are you doing? You're broken my brain.
And I'm sorry for
He
my
just squints at Descartes like, you.
Yes, well, I had to offer you something sweet. I didn't know how else to get you to eat a crystal.
Did you mention that we had something crunchy in there?
No,
She's
I
relaced
Probably
with crystals.
finely powder.
so you all remember the control crystal that I had around my neck?
Yeah.
Well,
We had to eat ours?
well,
Couldn't have just sold jewelry, man?
here's the thing. There was
Ring
only
on it.
there was only one of them. And I figured out that the crystal was the reason I was able to retain my memories through the loops. I thought that maybe if I crushed it up and you imbibed it, it would allow you to retain yours.
I'm sorry.
licking
Ducat.
crystals for
so
years.
You're telling us right now there is a shard in all of us right now.
Not a shard. I powdered it. I didn't want you to cut yourselves. It wouldn't exactly work well if you were bleeding from your stomach inside of Anders.
I mean, I guess.
You know, I
You're right,
appreciate
you're right.
the attention to your baking. Thank you. It was very delicious.
I didn't bake it.
So-
I just asked the boy to put it in.
So what you're saying is
I see.
that you had laced the pastries with powdered control crystal.
Yes.
And then
Sounds
asked us
rather
to eat
odd.
it.
It sounds rather odd when you put it like that, but yes, I suppose that is what happened.
You son of a gun, Ducat.
It worked, didn't it? Wait,
Clever
it
as
did work.
always.
You remember it all the whole... Yes, I mean, I know you remember the whole time. Sorry.
We,
You thought of
as much
everything,
fun as
didn't you?
this conversation is, I'm worried that there are others out there who are suffering.
Yes.
And this may not be the only kingdom that's affected by this, Tyson.
He has a point.
And then you can see Tyson just white in the face after hearing that his kingdom's probably up next.
Prince Thomas steps forward and looks to all of you. We need to find out how this happened. Maybe we can stop it before it spreads elsewhere.
Tyson asked real quick. I didn't ask you of this, Thomas, but how far is Brayden from High Valentry? I
mean,
really don't know where Brayden is right now.
You should know. I mean, but it's
I've been on the run
probably
for
3 weeks by horse and maybe a month and a half by foot, but I'm not quite sure. All I know is that we have to get into the castle to find out what happened. My father could very well be alive, or there could be some clue as to where he went if he survived. And he turns to Descartes. And you know very well what happens if we don't stop whatever this is. The world ends. As much as I care for my people in this room and your wife, we all must go and combat this threat.
As much as I agree with you, I don't know that, and pardon my disrespect here, but I don't know that your father would be willing to help us.
I'm not sure, but maybe if he sees me, that would be different. Please, Tomas, will you help us? Tomas takes a breath. Clara, my dear, why don't you go check on some of the orphaned children? Make sure they're comfortable and have all the food that they need. We will chat in the other room, please. Ducat starts to lead the way. Do you guys follow?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
while we follow, Avenir's going to whisper over to Thomas and say, I know this is probably not the best time to bring it up, but I am quite hesitant about having a lovely discussion with your father, because shortly before we were sent to find you, he murdered the captain of the guard in cold blood. Detrian,
that is...
I believe.
Detrian was one of my father's closest friends. That doesn't make any sense.
At this point, I would not lie to you about these things.
I don't
Your
believe
Highness.
you would. He just kind of trails off. You all get into the other room. And Ducat looks around the corner and looks right at Prince Thomas and is pissed. I know very well what's at stake, damn it, but I will not lose Clara again, nor will I abandon those people in there. Your people! They've lost enough. You of all people should respect that.
Doctor, if we don't put an end to this, they'll lose even more. Your rage is not to be aimed at Thomas, at the prince. Use that well.
Look, you should
I'm
all...
pretty sure I've told you this once.
Look, you should all be strong enough to get inside the castle. However, I will warn you, under no circumstances are you to engage that dragon. Is that understood? I can barely hold
What would we even fight it with?
Look,
You don't even have our weapons. And maybe even if we do have our weapons, at least I have my daggers, but as you can see, as she just holds them up, they're a little worn for wear.
I
I will
think
do what I
this-
can to sharpen them. It's my fault that they've worn down so much. But
Just hold up my amulet. I don't think this is going to do much to a dragon.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
me,
I
I
can
look
only
at
something, Caitlin.
I look at Katrin and I go, yeah, fighting fire with fire like we do is probably not going to work.
Look, all I'm saying is I can barely hold it back, even with all my years of training and my magical armaments. We're going to need a lot more of the seven of us to bring that hell beast down. I'm just warning you to be careful. Look, if you're going to go, it should be in the early morning before the sun rises. The creature seems to rest around that time.
Guys, this is the first time we're really gonna get like a whole night's sleep.
For real.
No more grace.
Ducat starts to walk away from the group, shaking his head. I must tend to the survivors. I will create some makeshift accommodations for you, and I would come up with a strategy and get some rest if I were you. You'll all need it.
I think we're well aware of that.
Can we practice stealth? Can we do like a super mini stealth montage?
That's not how that works. You guys don't have time
We don't have
loops.
any loops.
You don't have any loops
Don't be
anymore.
suspicious.
Darn
Don't
it!
be
That's why I
suspicious.
said super mini. A 2-hour stealth montage.
All right. Well, do you guys want to start discussing strategy?
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
we have no weapons. As
Very little magic.
said, we have fire magic against a fire-breathing undead dragon.
Yes, but he said not to engage the dragon.
so we do have to.
Then is there anywhere that the dragon isn't going?
Can we have a camouflage? Do we have an invisibility spell?
Ducat did say that it rests in the early morning, so we can use that to our advantage.
Does it have a blind spot? How's its
Hold
heat right
on,
now?
I may have an idea.
Can we distract?
I mean, I
mean,
have
I
dancing
can-
lights.
I can
You do?
illusions.
I
can
don't-
make an illusion,
uh,
but I don't think it will
You see Prince Thomas slowly start to raise his hand.
Yes, Thomas. Thank you for raising your hand. Very polite.
Don't know if alerting the dragon to our presence with bright lights is the best plan. Also, I may know of a way to sneak into the castle.
Oh.
You're gonna tell us about some underground cavern, aren't you?
Oh.
There's
Prince
always an
Thomas did a
underground
lot
cavern.
of running away from the palace, Princess Jasmine style.
There's look, there's a there's a secret entrance through the sewers that leads into the castle dungeon, but he gulps.
Always a butt.
There's always a but.
My-
Why is there
There's always
a
terms
but?
and conditions.
My father used to tell me tales of a terrifying creature he imprisoned down there to protect the castle from intruders. He told
More
me that
terrifying than a dragon?
An undead dragon.
he told
Let
me
it loose. Let it fight the dragon. Dragon versus thing.
I don't believe that
WE.
I don't believe that the dragon could fit into the dungeon. He said though that the creature was a magical experiment gone wrong. But told me
I looked straight at Boneless.
Is it boneless?
Yep.
My little
Everybody's just
gelatin
staring
boy?
at Dr. Boneless.
He did tell me though we shouldn't worry. There's a magical mechanism that can put the creature to sleep so we could pass safely. However,
Always a butt.
Always
the mechanism is inside the castle.
Of course it
That
is.
doesn't help.
And
So,
yeah, I apologize.
Did
I don't
he
have
give
more
it-
information.
did he give any indication of what type of monster this was, or do you think he was just telling you stories to make sure you couldn't sleep at night?
He didn't tell me much, but whatever the creature might be, it will be powerful. I mean, but to be fair, it could have all just been a ruse to scare me into not sneaking out.
That's fully possible, but if what your father said is true, and the mechanism is in the castle, what if one of us snuck in through the front?
I'm tiny.
I'm not sure. We could ask Tomas, but I'm assuming if the dragon made the castle his home, it would probably be guarding the front gate.
So it sounds like our only choice.
But he
is
says
to-
that the dragon rests during the early morning.
it's
Who's
gonna
to say
take us
that we-
longer than the morning to get there.
And who's to say
He'll be
that we
awake
might
by then.
actually be its wake-up call and potentially breakfast? We might
I'm not
be
gonna be
eggs,
bacon and
bacon and
eggs.
eggs.
No.
Sounds like we're going to have to possibly fight whatever monsters in the basement then. Any idea where we can get weapons?
Even your cat's like,
Thank you for the perfectly timed meow, Ira.
Cat!
Well, if we're going to fight, we're going to need more than what we have on us.
I will speak with Tomas.
I mean, I can burn things with just my hands, but sometimes it's more fun to have, direct line of sight. Pew pew.
And if I could get something preferably less crude than a mace, I'd appreciate it.
As long as we rest for a couple hours, I think I'll be okay. My boomerang didn't really do much. I'm not much with weapons.
I don't need one. I don't have the voodoo things you guys can do with your hands and boom. See, look, and then Tyson, he
mean
tries
this?
to reenact them. He can't do anything. He just does the action of and nothing
Avenir,
happens.
yeah, Avenir casts Mage Hand, and the Mage Hand is just like a small one that just gives the finger to Tyson.
And just to also spite, Kayla just snaps his fingers and a light just appears above their head.
All right.
So that Tyson can better see the mage hand flipping him the bird.
Unless then I've got torches this time.
So,
What if Tim Tam were the distraction? Good idea, chat.
How dare you
Send
use
Tim Tam
Tam
Who
like
said that? You're getting timed out.
that being
Leave Tim
said,
Tam alone.
have you checked on Tim Tam recently?
Is he okay?
How's
Baby.
Tim Tam? How's my little...
Tim Tam's in
Hello.
your hair. Tyson.
Aw.
On your head.
Oh. He's
So
wet at his home.
He's a little blow.
You walk in. If you guys, so Prince Thomas walks into the room to find a cot.
I see magic.
And comes back to report to you.
Sees the middle finger.
Tomas looks up and just shakes his head and looks to you again. Tomas has set up some crude lodging for us. There are so many people here. He did an amazing job at saving them all. I suggest that after the events of today, we should get some rest.
Yeah, cuddling time, cuddle montage.
I just look at Dr. Bones. No.
Also, no.
You cuddle me, you wake up with your head on fire.
All right, I guess I'll have to settle with Tyson's leg again.
Yeah, I was gonna say here we go.
So, so are you guys gonna go and rest?
Yes, we're gonna rest until the early hours of the morning.
Okay. You all take a rest, and at that point, I will just pause and ask you guys, how are you liking the session of Yeet for Initiative?
Oh my
Yeet.
god.
Blow my brain
Is
up
this a long
many
rest?
times.
Yeah, it's a long
This is
rest.
a long rest. Everyone can take a long rest.
Yay.
Is that like a-
thunk damage from the stairs?
Yay.
Oh, damage.
I have to ask
I mean,
though, Wes, was that a Clippy reference? With hey, would you like help with this?
From what? I don't know.
Nothing. It's a
There were
stupid
many
joke.
times I
Okay.
wanted to hold this sign up because
Oh my
there was a
dog.
lot of "oh my dog," but
Oh
brain
my
was,
dog.
"Oh my dog." My
Cannot
brain just
believe
Ah,
the
my brain.
long haul, like the long con.
Yeah, Wes was playing the
It's
long
a
game
moss.
right there.
Oh my gosh. Well done.
and this was clearly planned. Yeah, well done.
So,
Like, none of us
and just to let you guys know,
Mhm.
that was planned from the very beginning.
Oh, I
I
bet.
figured.
We figured.
Story's getting so good. Well, thank you, Michi.
Even
Thank
I
you,
wrote
thank you, thank you.
agreed.
Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Now, you guys do still have your magical armor that you received in the dungeon. However, you don't have your
Yay.
weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I request a short break?
Yes, we can definitely take a short break. Does everyone want to get like water, snacks, so we can continue with the campaign and just
Ice cream.
Yeah.
go? All right.
Please get me
So,
some.
chat, make sure to get some water, get some snacks. We'll be right back with Yeet
This
for
could be a
Initiative.
good time to do that raffle.
Oh yeah, we'll do the
Yeah.
raffle. We'll do the
Sure.
raffle.
Break
Yeah.
and
So
raffle.
we're gonna see who gets the not limited edition, but the
Did not
very
get released.
first piece of this special merch that hasn't even been made yet.
Exciting.
So exciting. Make sure to join with exclamation raffle.
That's already
Oh, it's already ended? Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
All right.
Hope you got your ticket.
So go ahead, Steve. Can you hit that? Can you hit
yeah,
the
shiny
shiny button?
Any
shiny
button.
Shiny button.
Hit the
says,
button. Okay.
Alec.
Alec!
Alec!
Congratulations.
Awesome! Congratulations, Alec. That's
You got the
awesome.
thing.
You got the thing.
Yay!
We don't know what the thing is, but you got the thing.
You got the thing. We don't know what the
He
thing
Do
is.
you
didn't-
guys
he
want me to
didn't
tell
tell-
you? Do you guys want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah. Of course we're gonna say yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I want to know what the thing is.
do you guys remember when I told you I was going to be commissioning art of all your characters?
Stop.
Yeah.
So I commissioned art of all your characters, and I'm going to be making it into a shirt, and Alec will be receiving the first
Hey.
one of those shirts.
Oh my god. Get our characters' faces. To wear.
I think the cat's upset that it's not getting the t-shirt
Oh
first.
my god. Iro, come on.
So, congratulations, Alec.
That is so
Everybody
fair.
take a
I am
small
buying
snack
that
break
shirt.
slash you know, chaos like
Cat-
chaos
cat
and
petting
feels
break.
break and cat petting break.
Cat attention
Yeah,
break.
congratulations.
If
Your
Cat
brain
wants
is muddled.
attention, he can have attention.
Congratulations, Alec. Yeah, so we're gonna take
I
like a
will-
5-minute break, guys. Grab some water, grab some snacks. I definitely need water after all the talking I did. I told
Yes.
you guys I wrote a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
And
Well
yeah,
done.
disappointed. Really good work there.
Oh yeah, this is great.
So I'm happy. You guys liked it so far, right? You loving
Oh my
everything
God,
so
yeah.
far?
Oh,
Good.
yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Good. I'm
I'm
glad.
sending you the bill of many times you've blown up my brain with all these
Yeah.
realizations.
We have a screenshot of when we freaked out
Yeah, thanks Mel for sending that to us.
Oh, you got a
Mel
screen.
got a-
Yes.
Mel got a screenshot of us.
When
freaking out.
the reveal, like because I'm not gonna lie, Nisa, your face when he handed you the leather
It was
armor
great.
daggers were just like, I don't get it. Like, why do you have this stuff? And then all of a sudden it was like, recognize me now, and you were like, ah!
It was
I was
great.
like,
Broken.
Wait an effing minute.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Well
Cool.
done.
All right, break time.
Okay, break time. Yeah, be
Break
right back,
time.
guys.
Oh, the door is
See you
actually
guys soon.
closed, Airlum. All right, so I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to get some water and a snack real quick. Everybody else, you guys should do the same. We'll be right back after these messages with more Yeet for Initiative.
Yes.
Stay tuned because we've got way more crazy stuff coming up.
I'm so happy.
Yay.
Get a snack. Treat yourself.
And now a message from our sponsor, Steve. Hit it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a lovely command that you can use? Exclamation merch. We can't use graphics, so I have to go like this. Whoa, whoa. look at that.
Whoa! Exclamation merch. What can you get on there?
Whoa.
You know, this costs a lot of money. This production, it's whoa, look at that graphic. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I thought the
Exclamation
break
merch.
was a little bit ago, so I already took my break, but did I miss something?
No,
Nah,
not
we
really.
just plug in. So one thing is, if you're watching this on Twitch, hi. If you're watching this in the VOD, be sure to follow. Subscribe if you are able to and you enjoy this content you want to, in a sense, monetize, help. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the IRL Bros channel. There's a lot of content well before this video that you're watching right now. There's a lot of great content with Bren. Wes has these sessions here you can watch back again. Be sure to check it out and let us know in the comments who's your favorite character so far and what is your memorable moment so far of Yeet for Initiative. Put it
Yeah.
in the comments. This is
And we
a VOD.
we also have the Yeet for Initiative highlights channel on the Discord. If you are on the
Mhm.
Discord, please feel free to put your favorite moments, as many as you like, in that highlight channel, and if Wes has got time, or if one of us has got time, we'll make it into a
We-
little highlight reel.
Yeah.
And on top of all that, we have obviously the exclamation merch command that Steve showed earlier, where you can get exclusive Yeet for Initiative merch, such as shirts, stickers, and things like that, and other West IRL merch as well. We have all kinds of things on there. We've got pillows, we've got backpacks, we've got a mug. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You should check it out.
If you need to get into the Discord, go into twitch.tv/Wes_RL and do exclamation Discord. And the
All
link will
right,
be there.
everybody, I am back. We are missing our our half elf rogue and our high elf
Wizard rogue.
Man, it got dark over at your place real quick.
She's
It was
zombie.
nice and-
What can we donate to make
nice
me
and
do
bright.
push-ups? When I get back home.
What time is it for you right now? Is it 7? 8 o'clock?
It's
It is 8.
almost 8 o'clock.
It's
20
almost
minutes
9
to
o'clock
8.
for me.
Dang, just the outside. It was nice and
Oh, I
bright
forgot
out.
you weren't in California anymore.
Almost 9 o'clock for you, almost 11 o'clock for me.
Oh.
How are we doing in chat though? Are you guys liking it too? I hope you're enjoying it as well.
He's also like, oh my dog, did not see that coming. I've got a friggin' reaction board now. Of many things.
But do we have new shirts?
We have a new shirt.
It will be coming, but
Oh,
yeah,
you were
this is
here,
also
yeah.
another shirt you can get on the store.
Uh,
An exclamation.
Wes
exclamation
actually got
merch.
those character prints done, so he's
It's going on a t-shirt.
it's going on a shirt.
Oh
We'll
my
have
God,
we'll
I
have
wanna
it
see.
we'll have it in about a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting! Oh
I-
my God, I've never been on a t-shirt.
I can't.
Alec, be sure to fill out that form that I sent to
Oh,
you,
I'm
Alec,
sorry,
if you
Burries.
want
I'm glad you're liking the stream, but I'm sorry you're not feeling great.
Yeah. Group
I also
lots
have
to
Skittles.
breathe.
Hearts. Everybody give hearts.
to. Doing really good for to you, Brendan.
But oh my gosh, honestly I can't wait to see the artwork of our characters. I
Right?
Yeah, I
cannot
know.
wait.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Just wait till you see what I did with it.
Oh well.
Just wait till you see what
We'll
I
have
asked
to
it to
see
look
next
like.
month.
Do not tell me you got a commission of.
I'm glad you're liking it
Taco
that
Bell's
much.
getting
that much, Monk. I'm thinking about potentially trying to figure out a way to make this into a campaign book eventually. It's just hard because I center a lot of the campaign around my characters, and I write a lot for them and put that stuff in the story. So it's a little. It would be. What I say is I don't know how I would make it into a campaign book, if that makes sense.
Because
thank you,
very
Drago.
loose, right? Very very loose.
All right,
It's on the fly.
everyone's back. Are we all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Also,
I'm
a
okay.
quick shout out to Wargamer for being the first time. You're so welcome.
Hey.
Hey, welcome.
Okay.
I didn't even notice this. Marina donated $60.
Ah,
A player hint for Steve and Joey.
oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Here's
Marina.
my hug. Thank you for the player hint.
Thank you. I'll cheers you with my ice cream.
Also, thank you so much for all those gift donos, Marina, and just your support.
Seriously.
Like,
Thank you.
you're awesome.
Also,
you're
Alec-
awesome apart from that, but
If
know,
your fiance and you will be fighting over the shirt, I will, because you were the first person to get the shirt, and this is like the first episode outside of Anders. I will also allow you to pick it as a hoodie if you would like.
Hey.
He knows the girl's gonna steal the hoodie.
Yeah.
You thought I was going to TPK them immediately out of Anders? I mean, while that would have been kind of funny, that would have been kind of bad.
I don't think we'll be talking to Wes for a while.
no.
I think we would be very upset.
Wes
I
had
wanna
lost
see the
5
art
mods that day.
I want to see the artwork.
All right.
And then the mod team diminished by 5 people on that day.
So who's ready
You're in Mel,
to
you're on your own.
continue?
Let's
I'm
do
good.
it.
Let's go.
I'm ready to troop on.
All right. So you
Hey, I
all
see what you're doing there, Nisa. You're sipping from a mug that you can get an exclamation merch.
I actually was not intending on plugging that, but sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right.
My water in there to make sure that I'm hydrated. Anyways, let's continue on.
You all wake up very early, with only several small candles lighting the underground encampment. You all, begrudgingly, gather your gear, don your armor, and make your way into the cellar, where surprisingly, Ducat is waiting for you. He nods at the group. Before you all leave, I wanted to apologize for how I acted last evening. I may have taken out my frustrations on you, especially you, Thomas. He motions to several weapons leaning against the wall. 2 crude swords, a shield, a slightly burnt mage's staff, and a small wand that looks as though it were little more than a twig.
Clearly the one's for me.
I gathered what I could from the survivors. Sadly, this was all I could find. Kaelin, I could not find you a suitable weapon. I apologize.
Oh, that's quite all right.
He hands one of the swords to Prince Thomas. A sword and shield. To you, Tyson. The mage's staff to Katrin. And the small twig wand to you, Dr. Boneless. I wish I could do better under the circumstances, but I can't. And Avenir, he hands you your 2 daggers. The rust has been cleaned off, and they have been sharpened.
Yeah, can I do a history check on my wand?
I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
It's a pretty crappy wand.
Oh,
It's a
wonderful.
wand.
It's a chopstick.
It works. It works. Prince Thomas embraces Ducat. Thank you for everything, Thomas. I owe you a debt I can never repay. Holding his shoulders. Repay me by returning safely, my prince. Ducat turns to the rest of the group. Be careful. I know not what awaits for you in that castle. I have dared not venture close since the dragon appeared. He shambles up the steps to the door and lifts the large latch. The door opening with a squeal of unoiled metal hinges. One by one, you filter up the steps and into the charred forest once more. The moon still barely shining its glow upon the land. Good luck, my friends.
Avenir gives him one last hug and just
I do
whispers.
too.
Yeah, just whispers. You did good, Takat.
Thank you for saying that. I missed both of you dearly. And you see a small tear appear in his eye as he turns around, closes the door, and you hear the latch lock. As it closes, the opening disappears from view, leaving the illusion that nothing is left but burnt timbers.
All right.
You kind of just, before anybody says anything else, you just hear under his breath, "You better not die on us, damn it."
What? Avenir just wipes a tear. All right. Let's venture. Let's venture forth.
Where's this tunnel?
My father said the escape route would exit through the north side of the castle, and that the furthest right 2 bars of the sewer grate would come loose.
We're going into the sewer.
Unfortunately, yes. And High Valantry is not a small city. It won't be pleasant.
Dr. Boneless stifles a gag.
Really?
Ew.
That's what grosses you out?
Well,
Didn't think anything.
I
'cause
like being clean. Give me a break.
You hugged a jar
You
of
played
goop.
before.
You know what? That jar of goop was in a jar.
You licked a crystal from a dead body.
It wasn't touching the dead body.
I do actually believe it was inside of the dead body.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
Well,
where we
It
draw
was
the line.
inside the body.
I brushed it off. It was fine.
Okay, let's just.
Let's just go.
At this point, nothing phases me. Let's just go.
Been through worse. Crawling through a sewer is the least of my worries. Let's go.
All right. You all quickly make your way through the trees, staying off of the main road. Is that okay with everybody? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I assume that's the safe way to
Staying in the
Don't
woods,
be suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
following Prince Thomas, he leads you around the woods to the north side of the castle, towards what looks like a crude pipe coming out of the wall, leading into the river. Right, we are on the north side of the castle. One of these grates should be the one that leads to the escape route and has the loose bars to get through.
Is it possible that your father could have escaped using this route?
It is certainly possible, though I do not know if he would have abandoned High Valantry. It is not his nature to run away.
Not
Even
to
with
not
the
to
threat of
question
an undead dragon.
not to question his honor, but you didn't really see him the last couple years, you know, when you were gone. He was not doing very well.
In this state, he probably wouldn't be able to in the first place.
Like I said, with the loss of my mother, I do not look forward to seeing what has become of my father.
It's not a pretty sight. Let's just say that.
I
Big
hate to
man.
say.
Can you rip up one of these grates open and see if it leads into where we need to go?
Also, Chad, I remember I was covered in chicken. Chickens are not dirty.
You slept in chicken
specifically
grease.
covered in the grease.
You did unmentionable
did-
things to
You did dirty
chicken.
things with a chicken.
You did dirty things with the chicken.
I'm sure the chef washed the chicken beforehand.
But you did dirty things to a chicken.
Did you wash the chicken afterwards?
Did you wash yourself afterwards?
I tried. I took a bath.
Yeah, but it was like cold water with chicken grease.
Okay, that's
Oh
all
my
we
God.
had. Excuse me.
All right.
The holy water.
So, all right. Everyone drops down into the ravine near the river on the outside of the High Valentry castle. Immediately, the stench of rotting feces soaked in urine smashes into your nostrils like a giant plowing into a cottage.
Oh, come on.
It also reeks of death and decay.
Don't love that journey for us.
All right. Before you see 4 large sewer grates. He said that yes, the right couple of bars would be able to be moved. Could you help me check these?
Man, this is turning into Fall Guys. This is turning into friggin' DoorDash.
All right. So you look. You look. Investigation.
Oh, never mind. Wait, sorry.
To
Continue.
find the loose bars.
Okay. So you guys are going. So there are 4 different grates. Who's going to which grate?
Strength isn't necessarily my forte.
Three's my lucky number.
Okay.
I'll
You
take
go,
the first one.
you go to
I'll do
number
the
3.
second.
Okay. You're going to the second avenue.
I'll go to the first one.
Now you see a row. You see a row of 9 bars on each grate. Which ones do you pull on? And let me know which one you're at.
I'm on number 3, and I'll take the 2 on the right.
I'll take the far right.
You're at number 3. You attempt to move the 3 bars on the right. They do not move.
All right. Okay. My bars
Well,
are
make
not
a strength
moving.
check. Make a strength check.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Come on, strength check. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Let's keep going.
Did you really just roll a nat 1, Joey?
Yeah.
In attempting to get your leverage and pull on this gate, you slip face first into the sewage.
Stop!
Oh, now you literally smell like.
Oh no.
Gordash, that was
Thank you
not
for
the
rolling
right
a 1! Everyone say thank you to Joey for rolling a 1! Yay!
Oh no.
Your whole front, including your face,
Can
is
you
covered
just
in
have, like,
sewage.
post effects just eliminated, just since like we keep making friggin'
All
Fall
Guys references?
Make
Just
a
eliminated.
Constitution saving throw, Joey.
Oh my god.
To like determine how bad she smells afterwards. I mean, he.
I
smells
couldn't hear you if
afterwards.
you said something, Joey. Still can't hear you.
Joey, you're on
Your
mute.
mic isn't.
There's like a mute, like a random mute button on the somewhere on the headphones.
I saw her. I saw her mouth. I believe say 12. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you throw up. You're sick to your stomach.
Can't hear
Try
you.
mute yourself or unmute yourself on Zoom in case that fixes it.
Nope. Still can't hear you.
No.
Well, at least you can say
Oh,
those
good
curse
thing.
words. Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say.
We're taking off the
Here
headphones.
we go.
There
Where-
you go.
There it
I
is.
can hear you.
There it is. Okay. So yeah, Dr. Boneless is very sick to his stomach and is puking and is just covered in gross, rotting, raw sewage. It is.
What direction did he
Love that journey for me.
Don't roll now. Hey, you didn't die.
Stew up on this right.
It's true. You didn't die.
You're right near the. You're right near the river.
Might have gotten an infection, but you didn't die.
And the dragons just come.
I have to get a tetanus shot, but you didn't die. Avenir is going to try the middle 3, or the middle 3 bars. and hers.
Strength check.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Don't roll a
What's the
one.
starts with?
I rolled an 8.
You don't feel them budge at all, and you've applied a decent amount of strength.
Okay. Well,
I am at the first one, and I'm gonna try the 3 on the right.
Okay, roll a strength check.
This won't end well. I lied. I got a 17.
hey!
This will end okay, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you
Not
try
a
the
lot.
bars, and you're applying a great amount of force. They do not budge at all.
Any luck, anyone?
Tyson tries on his end. He's on the fourth one, because it was 4 slots, right?
I
So
really want to see if
try
they figure
that
this
one,
out, guys.
and
I've muted myself in
it's
Zoom
the-
chat, but I really want to see if they figure this out.
Make logics. The far right. The
Yep. You're pulling the far right, 3 on the fourth one. Go for it.
Oh, it's 18 plus 23.
With the 23, you're actually pretty strong.
Oh, it's-
You feel the bar like bend a little, but it is not moving. Like, you've applied a lot of force. If these were the bars, they would have come loose. Otherwise, no one's getting this out.
Damn. I was hoping my strongness would
Strong.
bend it.
Drunk man.
Does someone want to try and do their little voodoo thing? See if they can break it.
I don't have anything that can do that per se because.
So, Willow, there are 4 grates, one of which is the escape exit from inside the castle. And the 3 right bars on that grate move out of the way so that you can escape.
I'm gonna try the 3 right bars on number 2.
Okay?
And then he jumps again, sorry.
Please do it.
Oh
Who gets?
no. Oh no.
Roll a strength check for me.
I am. 10.
Yeah, you push and pull on them, and they don't move at all.
Could Tyson ever try?
Tyson. Like you just see Avenir just like trying. It's just like
It's
Tyson.
Jack.
I'm hoping this dice is good because there was an 18, and then when I rolled it back into the its little slot, it rolled a 17. Please be nice to me.
What's Dr. Boneless doing
Now
at right
these
now,
are
out of
acid.
curiosity?
Dr. Boneless is hiccuping, and that means he's probably gonna throw up.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 plus 5, 19.
Which ones are you pulling on, buddy?
The ones that Avenir tried to do.
On the
That's
right of the second one. Okay, so you pull again. They're not moving, and you're a big guy. You're applying a lot of force. They don't. Those 3 bars do not move.
Can I have a look around and see if there's a button or a lever?
There's no button or lever.
Okay.
Can I
Print-
try the grate that Dr. Boneless was on?
Sure.
We're
I'm
at
gonna
our
pull the
greatest
far
enemy.
right
Oh
ones
my
on
god.
that.
Can I push them?
Our
I was
worst
gonna say
enemy.
we're
Oh
at
my
our greatest
god.
enemy, a door.
Closed doors.
I rolled a 9. That's probably not going to do much.
9.
Yeah, no,
Can we try to
they
push
don't move.
The grate open instead of pull it.
You
We're
can.
not trying to pull the grate.
We tried turning it off and turning it back on again.
I'm thoroughly entertained by this. This is actually a logic puzzle that I thought you guys would solve in like 2 seconds. And that's not anything insulting to you guys. I don't have a picture to show.
Have we
Can I
tried
hear the
twisting
directions
them?
again?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
hear the
So
directions
this.
again?
So Prince Thomas. Okay. So this is exactly what he told me. He told me that through the dungeon, there was an escape route through this that attached to the sewers, and if you follow the correct path on that gate, or on the exit to the sewers, the far right 3 bars would lift up and
Guys,
exit, and we'd be able to
we have to
leave.
try the left bars. The far right bars are the ones coming out of the
Reverse
sewer.
round.
We have to try the left.
We are
Bar.
effing idiots. Yeah, I go to the
Well,
left 3.
Be my guest.
Okay, so Avenir, you're trying the left 3 bars on the second gate, correct?
Yeah, I am.
All right, roll a
That's
strength
just
check.
laughing at us on camera, by the way, guys. guys. I just thought y'all should know that.
Oh, I saw.
I completely forgot. Think of when you're on the other
You've
side.
got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm gonna be covered in sewage. I also rolled a nat 1.
As you do it, you pull up, your feet slip out from under you. You do get covered in sewage, but the bar does lift up slightly as you fall.
Yeah, Avnir's like, wake me up when
And
there's
you
bacon and eggs. I
slide
hate
backwards about 5 feet in the sewage toward the river.
Congratulations, you smell like.
everything. Avnir's just gonna lay there for a bit and just be like, wake me up when Grace wakes us up.
Oh my
Just
god.
leave me alone.
I think
Wake
it's
me
I
up
think it's
inside.
these little like just simple puzzles that give me the most
As-
joy.
As Avenir says that, I make a minor illusion of Grace to stand over her until her breakfast is ready.
Oh my god. Okay. You cast minor illusion.
I cast minor illusion to make Grace stand next to her and say, "Good morning, dearie. Breakfast."
Can they make
They-
sounds?
No, they can't.
I don't think they can.
They can
Oh?
at the next level. The
Oh,
improvement
at second
can
level they
make
can.
sounds.
So, Avenir,
turn around
you are
like-
covered in sewage as you slip down. You just and you look up and there's Grace standing above you, leaning down. Good morning, dearie. Breakfast is ready.
Out of reflex, Avnir says and say, thank you, Grace will be down in about... And then she just, like, lifts up and just looks straight at Patron, casts Mage Hand to give her the middle finger.
And Kalen casts light on his amulet to light it up better.
Also, just to let you know, I'm pretty sure Mage Hand is invisible.
That's if I do Ledger Domain. A spectral floating hand appears at you.
Read Mage Hand for me.
A spectral floating hand appears at the point you choose within range. The hand lasts for the duration or if you dismiss.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's not invisible.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Okay.
It's
That's all
only
it is.
visible if I do Ledger Domain,
Got it.
but I'm just doing just plain old.
Okay. So you flip
So you
you
just
flip
see the
you
spirit
flip
you
Catherine off.
Flip Katrin the bird.
Can you roll to flip me off, please?
Roll for
Bird?
insult.
Roll for bird.
Roll for flipping the bird.
Roll for the bird.
Also, I want it to be known that when Kalen saw Avenir flip the bird for Katrin, he cast light on his amulet so that she could see it better.
It shines a shadow of the Mage Hand on the wall of the castle, and it's a giant
Just a
middle
giant
finger.
middle finger.
And then Prince Thomas is just looking at all of you like, what the hell?
You
I
haven't been.
say to. I say
You're
to Thomas,
if you're
well,
talking, Cody, you're muted. Oh, okay, talk to somebody else. Okay, cool.
I say to
All right.
Thomas, well, Grace was a very big part of our 8 years while we were in Enders. She's left a big hole in our hearts with bacon and eggs.
Understood.
A bacon and egg shaped hole, if you will.
Apologies.
Yeah, there's holes everywhere.
Interesting.
Apologies, Thomas.
Have you
We-
found
after-
the great?
I believe it's that one. I saw it move a little bit when Avenir slipped.
It moved a little bit. Yes, it did.
Would you all both? Would you like to wash off in the river before we continue? And you can see he's like covering his face a little bit from the smell.
Another
Gladly.
word, you smell like.
Don't have to tell me
Please.
twice. And then Avenir drags Dr. Boneless to go back to
Would
the
you
river.
like a bath?
Dr. Boneless reluctantly goes in the river, but he like does a little like dead fish move.
Just like
First death.
All right, so you guys yeet each other. You yeet yourselves into the river to start just washing this rancid smell off of you.
Yes, thank you, Wes.
And you just like and you can taste it. You can taste it.
Oh no.
It's not good. Okay, anyway, you wash out your
I
mouth,
got
you wash
baked
off
by
all
it.
your stuff, you're soaking wet, you get out of the water, you're both probably grumpy. And who's trying the grate?
I
Nice. Tyson
I
gives it another
directed the
go.
two strong
All right,
boys to it.
Tyson is going to try to move the grate. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
That bumped it. Oh. How's the 10 looking?
You find the bars, all 3 bars, easily lift up. With just a little bit of a turn, they lift up into the top, and you're able to pass through.
Hey, with a 10. I was worried because this was a 5. It's
Oh,
starting
dear.
to give me low rolls now. And then my
I've already put
my
I've already
strength
put
is a
2
5.
dice into jail, so
That blue
Yeah.
one's getting suspicious.
yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go in.
Oh, thank you, Heirloom.
Thanks, Erlen.
It's much appreciated,
Aw,
Erlen.
All right.
everyone.
So are you guys all entering the sewers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Very embarrassingly so, she is.
Cool. And then
Unfazed,
I will
Dr.
be
Valis
leading
is,
you.
like, rumbling under his breath.
If you would all like to look at your roll 20.
Oh.
Yay, sewer map.
Aren't we fancy?
Oh my
that's a black
God.
screen for me.
My
Nice
gosh, a new map?
Big sewer map.
Oh, it's even
Hold
brown.
on, I gotta
Ew.
sign in.
Now, out of curiosity, can you guys see the whole map or no?
No.
Just a little portion.
Good.
launching
Okay,
game.
cool.
Yeah, I'm still launching roll 20, so.
I will move the stream slightly more to the left so I don't see it on stream.
Oh,
There
no,
we
Billy,
go.
I think you gave me your hiccups. That's not fair.
Aha, you're welcome.
Unfair.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Okay, yes, I can see the map now. Not the whole map, though. We're good.
Cool. All right.
Just the
Awesome.
sections that you've shown us.
Excellent. Perfect. So you can't see all the traps. I mean, what?
I mean, what?
I'm kidding.
We already expect that from you.
All right. So you guys are in the sewers, and you step through the grate, and it is just lit down here. Like, this smell is awful. Like, this has probably never been cleaned out in the history of High Valantry. No one wants to come down here.
Bacon and eggs, bacon and eggs, bacon and eggs. That's
Prince
what
Thomas
is here.
is
Tyson.
visibly
Tyson.
gagging right now. This is disgusting.
I've dealt with worse.
Yikes.
But
I've dealt with worse.
Should I take a jar of it?
Is
Can
this-
I investigate
No.
the sewer?
No.
Why?
you don't want to do that.
I would not
But
recommend it.
It's sewage.
everyone, if probably good idea if we keep our voices down, just in case there's a creature
course.
down here.
I'm not one for a fight right now, so sure.
Question: is this? I can't say well lit, but lit enough for Thomas and Tyson to see.
It is like, so it's kind of interesting. There are like slits in the roof that have light coming down. That you can just see the very tidbits of light coming through right now because the sun's not fully up. It was clearly meant to light the underground area a little bit, but because it's still kind of nighttime, it's very dark in here.
Okay.
I don't know if there
I will place
torches in
2
there.
fingers on my amulet and cast a light so they can see a little better.
All right. So you cast light on your amulet, and it does illuminate the area slightly more.
Thanks,
and
Kaylin.
yeah, we'll zoom out a little bit for the people in chat. You can see. All right, so I need to know where you guys are going.
How deep is this, for lack of a better word, pool that we're standing in?
Yeah, am I like
mean,
submerged up
I,
to my
I would
neck?
say you guys can move your characters. You probably wouldn't have stepped into the sludge. But
I'm gonna
it's
stand on the
if
side.
you were to
that'd
step
be
in it,
okay.
it would probably be like a little bit above your ankle.
Lovely.
So above
With
my
Kate
knees
String.
then.
Yeah.
Let's not. Let's stand on the side.
Yeah, no, for you, I'd say it's like a middle shin. It's like a foot deep.
So
Oh,
much
it's
for
the
that bath you just had.
It's like a foot deep of sludge.
A foot deep is a fourth of my body, Wes.
Yeah, so cut that into cut yourself into fourths, and there you go. Like, figure out where that is.
Pretty sure that's your job, Mr. DM.
I mean, look, give me a couple minutes, okay? I'll bring back those slicey blades. You guys want You guys want them back? You want the
Please
spinning
no.
blades? Are you sure?
No,
No,
It's
please
okay,
no.
it's
Okay.
Avnir learned the hard way. Please no.
I'll make some boneless sashimi.
Got turned into sushi. Oh,
Some boneless chickens.
slice and dice.
Boneless chicken.
That's how Tyson chicken was made.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
So, you guys are in the sewers now. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Perception check. Do you hear if there's any?
I also turn to Thomas and I say, well, any indication on which way we should go?
None. Who's making perception checks?
Me.
Oh,
I'm looking around while I'm asking him.
All right. Roll them dice.
7 with
We've
what?
got 19.
Oh, thank goodness for high perception checks.
19
14.
for Tyson, 14 for you.
Hang on, I'm math.
I don't see anything. I got a 9.
12.
12. Okay, so Tyson and Katrin, you kind of look around. You notice like little bits of trash. There's like lots of disgusting things. There's rats kind of everywhere, like scurrying around. Who in Avenir? You got the 19, correct?
No, Tyson got the 19.
Oh, Tyson, yes, you got the 19. Sorry, Avenir and Katrin, you guys notice the rats and trash and stuff. Tyson, you kind of like look around at everything, and you notice that right next to this grate, there's the symbol of a dragon. You recognize this symbol to be one of the old symbols of High Velantry.
Do you point this out?
Yeah, sorry, I called this out to the group. Simple.
Okay, so you call it out to the group, seeing this dragon symbol. And Prince Thomas, yes, when my grandfather was king, the symbol of High Velantry was a dragon. So it would make sense that the escape passage would be marked with a dragon.
Is High Velantry built on an ancient dragon burial ground? Don't tell me that.
Not that I know of.
You said it was the symbol was when your grandfather was king. When did it change?
Under my mother and
Why
my
did-
father. The dragon
why
was
did they
deemed
change it?
too fierce for a kingdom that was attempting to bring peace.
Maybe
Alright.
the dragon
So they
wants to be the
changed it.
mascot again.
So they changed it to Fire Lilies.
The campaign.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Let's keep going.
I guess we'll go. Do we
Towards
at
the
least see
dragon?
like what paths there are to go to?
Yeah, you can go straight, left, and right.
Which path has the dragon?
So behind you on the way you came in, that is marked with a dragon.
Okay.
You can see it on the wall right here next to Tyson. There's a symbol on the pillar, or on the corner of the wall. It's a small circle with a dragon in it.
I suppose that we just follow the dragons.
Well, the
Oh,
three paths.
following them that sounds kind of not. I don't know if that's a good idea. What if it leads us to the thing we don't want to see?
There's a path to the right, there's a path to the left, there's a path straight ahead. We have 3 choices.
Seems like straight ahead takes us closer to the castle, so.
Logic would dictate, yes.
I vote straight ahead.
Tyson asked Thomas, Prince Thomas, did your dad ever tell you that he held dragons down in any dungeon?
No, I don't believe that he would have. Dragons are fiercely uncontrollable, and my father, at least before my mother came around, liked to possess things that he would be able to dominate. A dragon is too intelligent for his uses.
Unless it's dead.
Even undead dragons are still vastly intelligent. Anything undead still retains some kind of intelligence.
Dr. Boneless has just been irritated this whole time after being covered in garbage. He's like, if we gotta do one more undead one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, thank you. This is Finn donated $10. Guys, we have a Finn roll, lowest count. First Finn roll of outside of Anzers. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my dice from Dice Jail.
It ain't me, because I got a 17.
I got a 10. I even used my not as good dice, and it still gave me.
I got a 7, so I think Joey might have it.
5.
Not quite.
You got a nat 1.
That one.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, man.
The
Get
only
another.
time I'm happy about a nat 1.
All right, you get a health potion, Caitlin.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay.
Thank you, Finn.
Thank you,
We're at
Fiend.
level 6, guys.
You guys
Level
are at
6.
level 6. Yeah. So, you guys voted to move forward, straightforward, correct?
I went up there to.
So you're all moving across. You notice that Prince Thomas goes the long way around as to not step in the sludge.
I also make my way around.
I did the long way around as well.
Okay,
not
everybody
gonna
moved the long way around. Okay.
I thought those were walls.
No.
All right.
No.
So
No.
you guys are moving forward.
Why am I? Kadrin looks at her. Why am I in front?
You're the one who went first.
Yes, perhaps Tyson and I should be the ones in front.
Please.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Shuffle round.
Although I am the one with the light, unless you would like to use your light on your sword.
I would prefer to keep our stealth high in this instance. Any amount of light could alert the dragon that we are here, and I'm gonna say that the sewers filled with methane gas would probably not be the best place for a fire.
Oh man, there's
Instant TPK.
Yeah.
No,
You're right, Your Highness.
this sewer is contributing to global climate change, really.
Can we not TPK? That would be my favorite.
Yeah, can you guys not TPK for once?
We don't have any resets.
Man, it won't be me this time that does
Hey,
it.
to be fair, we didn't TPK every time.
Okay.
did it.
It was just one of you.
One of us.
Well, renovations, yo. Renovations.
Renovations, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Alright,
Anyway.
let's go. Let's
So
go.
we go around the corner. What do we see? Our
Which
map
corner?
does not reveal it. I guess we.
All right. So I will reveal a little bit of an area. So you're
not
here.
Sorry, I thought we were just trying to hit the
See more things.
I just see colour change.
Yeah, you see more things. All right. That's what you see. Unless you guys are moving forward.
We're doing fireworks, Wes.
Are you
Yeah,
like,
we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we move forward.
I'm about
to start-
I'm about to start rolling some dice.
Yeah, we move
moving
forward.
No, but it's not.
Moving forward.
It's not showing.
It's not
It's
showing.
showing.
It's a shadow.
black.
What?
We can't see anything, Wes.
This
That's
one
At
why
is,
we're
all?
waiting, yeah.
That's why we're making fireworks. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it
we
goes.
go.
Okay, I thought I revealed it. I did it.
No.
You didn't. It did not do it.
Some of it is still in shadow.
Yeah.
We're just
Uh,
standing.
Where?
All of us.
Right. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
That's
go.
why we were just
Sorry,
clicking on
it
the
looked
thing.
like it was done for me, and I had dragged it across that area. So, and as you pass by this, you see this area filled with trash.
Yeah.
Mama,
That's why we were just clicking on the screen because we couldn't do
I'm-
anything.
I'm assuming that Tim Tam hopefully stayed with the villagers to keep their spirits up.
Tim Tam is kind of like fluttered around near the sewers and just kind of like floated away a little bit. Like
Okay, because
Like-
I hope he's
Good.
not-
Tim Tam did a whole big nope there.
Tim Tam is a smart
I don't
butterfly.
want
He
that
knows
smell
how to
in my
keep
life.
himself out of trouble while we get into trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes
True.
the most responsible one.
He's
Yeah.
used to
No,
it
he's
with us.
definitely the smartest one in the group. Sorry, it's a joke. It's a joke. He's
But
in the sense that he's just like, no, I'm not doing that. Bye.
He's the least adventurous one in the group.
Okay, that's fair. That's better. All right.
All right, let's
You're
keep
good,
going.
though.
So
plot armor.
move your characters.
Alright.
So Prince Thomas moves forward. Everyone make perception checks right meow.
Okey-doke.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
I can't move
13.
myself. Oh, I'm not
For
holding
Tom-
alt, that's why.
So Thomas.
Nat 20.
Hole.
Wait, is that a 6 or a... That's a 9
Perception.
plus...
18.
That would be a 15.
14.
All right. So everybody above a 15 hears a pitter patter coming toward you. My nat 20. With your dark vision, you're able to see a creature running through the sewers from the right, coming right at you.
Oh my god, it's the rat.
I advise we all prepare for something because there is something coming.
As you say that, everybody roll initiative.
Oh crap.
Alright, eat for initiative, you guys.
Yeet for initiative. Yep.
Our first out of Ender's Yeet for
I
initiative.
got a nat
16.
one.
I got a nat 1 too.
Wait, 2 nat 1s? Are you serious? Oh
I
God.
didn't do much better. I rolled I got a 3.
To be fair, this dice has been rolling wonderfully this entire time, and I was bound to. It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah,
Dirty 20.
it happened.
This is my second nat one of the day. I'm sad.
I got a 3.
All right. So, Cody, you have a 3.
Yeah.
Nisa, what did you get?
Dirty 20, thankfully.
A dirty 20. Okay. Oh God. All right. Joey, you got a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, you also got a nat 1. Oh God. Steve,
17.
17. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then for Thomas, he has a 14. Okay.
Respectable.
So here is what's gonna happen, guys. This creature is running at you, and you are ready for it now. It is running through, and the light illuminates it, and it is a grotesque creature. Looks like some sort of combination of a man and a frog. Its skin is covered in green, oily scales.
Ew.
It hisses and rushes toward you.
I have concerns.
Dr. Boneless hisses back, intimidation check. With advantage and with my inspiration.
I'm going to go ahead and say that the thing is already rushing you, and it doesn't really have the comprehension to be afraid of you.
Fine.
So don't save your advantage roll. You'll probably need it. Okay. So it is coming to attack you. And first up, we have Nisa. What you doing?
I can't shooty McShoot because I don't have my crossbow.
Nope.
Dang it.
Also, just a hint, the thing, make sure you all equip your weapons.
I did mine.
Thank
I did.
you.
As soon as you said I got
Oh,
this
I don't
stuff,
even
did
have
that.
a weapon to equip, so I'm good.
Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's not gonna matter anyway because
I
he's
don't have the
still
sword.
away. I'm gonna cast
You have
magic
movement.
missile.
Okay.
Hmm?
You have
I'm
movement.
staying where I
Hey,
am.
where's my sword?
throw daggers.
Huh?
Nothing.
What was my sword, sorry?
You have a
I
long
don't
sword.
have a
I'm keeping my daggers. Thank
Yes,
you
you
very
do.
much until I get boomerang daggers.
you.
Dangers.
Wrong.
Dangers.
Sword.
It's just click on equipment and then click the bubble next to it.
Yeah. Mine doesn't have a bubble, but is equipped.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic missile.
All right. Roll for attack.
Okie dokes. No, magic missile. It's automatic.
Oh, okay.
Auto hits.
What damage? Roll your damage.
So 1d4 plus 1
Per missile, right?
per missile. So 2, 3 plus 5, so 8.
Does it do any force damage or anything like that?
Yeah, it's plus 1 force damage.
Okay. It hits the creature,
And
knocking it over this way, and it's actually gonna hit its head against the side of the thing here, and then like get back up and continue moving toward continuing its sprint.
Okay,
Tyson,
so
it's your turn.
That's 12 damage total since there were 3 missiles.
All right, 12 damage total.
Yeah.
All right, Tyson, you're up.
Sweet. Just to confirm, it's just a standard longsword. I just had to
Yes.
apply it to my.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's just a standard longsword, and you have a shield as well, so make sure to equip that.
I have that equipped. I do.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Gonna do my double rolls. Okay.
So first attack.
First attack is.
What is it to hit?
Hold on, that was the wrong one. 19.
19 hits.
Cool.
What's your
And
second
the
one?
second one is 26.
26. Both hit. Roll your damage.
Oh my god, make Prince Thomas kiss it. Kiss the frog.
Please
the frog.
no.
Kiss
I would
it.
rather not.
I vote for Prince Tyson.
I vote for Prince Tyson.
I just caught that.
It'll work. I swear it'll
Oh, that
work.
was not a good one.
All right.
True love.
What's your damage?
The damage is combo is 10.
With
10
both
damage.
with both attacks, really? Only 10.
For a 1 and then a 5 on top of that.
All right, so you hit it for 15 damage. You slice it across the chest and then actually cut one of its arms off, as it like howls in pain, like sort of like frog-like. Its arm falls into the sewage. Its arm falls into the sewage. It is
Is it a Murloc?
It is
It
now
might have sounded like Waluigi.
it is now Thomas's turn. He's gonna go in and attack the creature now, and he's going to attack with his not as good longsword, unfortunately, because of the whole he had to
Drop
leave his
your
sword
weapons.
behind. Yeah.
Drop him.
Okay.
Okay.
First attack hits. Second attack also hits. And And with the first swipe, he actually goes for a stab, stabbing it right through the chest, and the creature slumps over, dead. He pulls the sword from it, and the body falls into the sewage, and he kind of just like looks at it, like,
Good show.
and looks back at you. Yeah.
Right, let's keep going.
Did your father say anything about oversized humanoid frogs?
No. I assumed that whatever this was would be much more powerful. This is,
Are you telling us you were scared of a frog as a child?
well, I didn't know it was a frog.
We don't know that this is the only frog in the sewer. We have only explored like a 0.5 of the sewer.
This is true. It's just very entertaining to me.
It could be a bigger frog.
Yes, I suppose my father's tales of a horrifying beast were greatly exaggerated.
We don't know if this is the
No
only frog.
sooner
Oh.
did the words
Next time it
leave
could be a
his
frog.
lips than the mysterious frog creature's body gets snatched away into the darkness.
Oh heck.
no.
You hear a loud crunch of bone and the tearing of flesh, followed by a loud gulp.
Oh,
guess
that
it
was
was
covered in
slag.
sewage. Ew.
That's just marinade.
Ew.
Supposed to cook it after you put the marinade on.
See why would you put that in my...
It's a
Marinade
Poke
for that
Bowl.
monster.
What are you guys doing?
Run, go backwards. Goodbye, guys.
I feel like we might go the other way. I don't know. I feel like we should probably go back. Anyone agree? Yes?
Yeah,
Yes?
I would argue that usually things that you want to go get into are usually guarded.
Roll a
And
perception
I'm with
check.
Katrin.
Everybody, roll a perception.
Oh, everybody roll a perception check. Okay.
Avnir's just done. She's like, I just want to
22.
go, man.
22.
I believe that's a 25
11.
on my end.
22. Okay.
I love having high perception.
Me too. It's great, right?
I'm really good at looking
So
at stuff.
the people who rolled above a 14, you hear something rapidly approaching, and it sounds much larger than the frog creature that just ran at you.
Smash,
Keeping in
smash.
I
mind,
swear to God, if it's a
that
spider.
frog creature didn't attack you. It was simply running in your direction.
Oh man, he was running away from something bigger. We gotta go, guys. Let's leave.
There's always something bigger.
Your initiative order is going to stay the same.
Okay.
Oh, you're kidding. Come on.
No.
Do we restart the initiative order, or are we going to continue on with whose turn it was?
You guys start to back away from the corridor when all of a sudden,
Yep, backing up.
silence.
Silent.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a fake.
There are 6 of you right now, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Counting
Hello,
Prince
darling
Thomas, yes.
child friend.
Ooh. Avenir.
I'm like, I don't like that. Ooh.
Avenir.
Yes, DM.
Something drips onto your shoulder. It feels hot. It fell from the ceiling.
Mm.
Not today. Not today.
Do you
I
look-
look up.
You look up and you see a shimmer of something. As something tears away the moss, dropping down before revealing by the way, from this, so a creature drops from the ceiling into the middle of the group, knocking several of you aside.
Oh dear. Oh my, that's a.
Turning
Oh,
That's a thing.
turning visible in the middle of your group. This creature was cloaked, completely invisible to the naked eye. It drops down, and Avenir, it is going to attack you.
of course it is. Okay.
And it
It's
is
just giving me the.
going to be attacking you.
It's like alien vibes right now.
It is
That
going to
is
be
giving
attacking you. Actually, it's going to attack. Yeah, it's going to attack you once. It's going to attack Prince Thomas once, and it's going to attack Dr. Boneless once.
No.
Ooh, I've been excluded. Love that, truly.
Everything's okay. You just need to believe.
Clap your hands. if
Clap
you
your
believe.
hands if you believe. All right, the first attack. It is going to be with its massive, sharp claws against Avenir.
Can we get like a physical description of what
Okay,
we're
so we have a
looking
better
at
view.
here?
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
back
that
here.
Spider-Man dude.
As
the
it comes
green
out of it, here, I wrote it down for you
I'm gonna be
guys.
right here.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you
how
for being so
generous.
kind.
It looks like a
There we go.
mutated troll.
Ah.
On my screen, I'm sitting.
I hear
Harry
some,
Potter.
wait, I hear something through somebody's mic.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, you see this grotesque, mutated-looking troll.
Harry
Oh,
Potter.
what's wrong?
It
So,
has
Bro,
grotesque boils on its skin and
man, he needs
fungus
some-
growing on it.
he
Oh my
needs some
God, is his name
moisturizer.
Kappa?
The stench of this creature is almost worse. I'm sorry, it is worse than the sewers itself.
Jesus.
Vicious mockery.
The boils and fungus almost make it look like it is part of the sewers. This is a terrifying monstrosity. The first attack, Avenir, is a 24 to hit on you.
Yeah, that hits.
The second attack on Prince Thomas misses.
Wow.
The third attack on Dr. Boneless is a 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
Finally.
Oh right, you
So
have armor.
Avenir, it drops from the ceiling and slashes at you with its massive claw. You take. There it is. Let me roll the dice.
You need a manicure.
Steve, if my vicious mockery hits, I'm gonna need to use your bleep.
You take 20.
Yeah.
You take 20 slashing damage.
You got it.
20?
20.
Hubba. Hubba wubba.
Bro.
Hits different
Bruh.
now that we're out of Anders. Pun intended. Okay.
It drops down and hits you. Now we are in initiative order. Avenir, it is your turn.
Dagger, dagger, dagger this mofo.
You're going to dagger this mofo. Also,
Yes.
it swipes at Dr. Boneless. Or no, it swipes at Prince Thomas, who dodges out of the way, and then tries to bite Dr. Boneless, who literally just out of the way, and the bite misses.
Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, nopes out of the way. Okay. Avenir,
It's a no from us.
Roll your attacks.
All right, I am actually going to use advantage on this.
This is probably a good plan.
Yeah. Good thing I said that I'm using advantage on this.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, that is a 16.
A 16. Give me a second to make sure that you hit this thing. All right, there we go. 16 does hit.
Awesome.
Hey.
Okay, so
Roll some damage.
Roll for damage.
damage. So 1d4 plus 3. 5 damage.
5 points of damage.
Have damage.
The damage.
Let do damage.
All right, so you stab this creature in the side. It does it just moves slightly. And now it is Tyson's turn.
Square up. I'm kidding, I don't want to square up. I would like to use my longsword.
You are going to attack it with your longsword. Please roll me 2 attacks. I'm assuming you're attacking twice and not just letting it go.
Yeah, twice. Alright, so the first one was... Oh wait, it's not +5, it's +8.
Fight me. Don't fight me. I'll cry.
Please don't.
25.
25 hits.
Yeah, for that first one. And then the next one is 19.
19 hits as well.
Sweet. Okay. Just need to roll a d8. You d8? No, you're not a d8. You're a d8. Nice to meet you. Okay, so the first one is a 12.
12. You
Oh,
slash at
sorry.
it.
So just to clarify, so it's +8. Sorry, 1d8 +5. So that's on the first dice, right? That's for the first attack.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So that one's that much. Sorry, I just want to make sure I got it right.
you got it.
Sweet. Yeah, that one's a 12. That first one.
12. Okay, so you hit for 12.
Yeah.
Good,
Next,
good attack. Cool. What's your second one?
10.
10. Okay. All right, so you hit it again. Now, next up in the order, is actually the creature,
Oh,
great.
because he
Oh,
got
no.
a surprise. He got a surprise round at you.
Oh dear.
So this creature leaps from the middle of you, disengaging, and going invisible right before your very eyes.
Bruh.
I've got everyone. I got everyone here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Oh,
hear
no,
it scurry away, but you're not sure what direction it went.
Coward.
Before it comes back, slaps her and runs away.
And bitch slaps you. Like attacking.
I bitch slapped him back.
Oh dear.
You can hear it crying.
Snake.
Okay. It disappears. So what are you guys doing? So next in the turn order would be Thomas. The hell was that thing?
The hell would I know, Thomas?
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure that was your beast.
I
He's
assume
ugly.
so.
He's ugly.
Let's get out of here.
That's what
Lead
we
the
do
way.
too.
I don't know. I've never been down in the sewers before.
And we have?
All right. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys choosing to do at this point?
Is this
Let's-
a bridge? Can we go across the bridge?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go. Are you guys going across the bridge?
Yeah.
All right.
across the
So you
bridge.
guys
Oh, yeah.
say this. You guys run across the bridge, and we will start revealing some stuff. So as you run across the bridge, you see that there's a room on the right. You see that there's further passageways down this way, and there is a big area up ahead of you.
We can't see this area.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So Kaylin, are you in front of the entrance to that?
Yes.
Okay, so inside you see a room full of remains, scattered bits of clothing, bones piled
Lovely.
up several feet off the ground.
Well,
Kaylin, make
I
an
think I
investigation
found
check
what
since that's you're the only one who can see it right now.
Okay.
Out of character, this dude is just chilling.
He's like,
He's living his best dead life.
That's rough, buddy. That's a 2.
A 2.
Oh.
Yeah, it's scary in there.
Yeah.
It's spooky.
It's kind of spooky in there. You don't really want to go in that room.
Spooky,
Kaylin, you want to tell us?
There's a scary room. There you go.
Scary room full of bones and stuff. But bones and stuff is about where you notice.
Yeah.
Because of fear of whatever this invisible monstrosity is.
Okay. Well, Boneless is afraid of nothing, so I'm gonna go over here too, and I want to investigation check the room.
Roll your investigation check, Dr. Boneless.
All right, that's a 17.
Hey.
Nice.
A 17. Okay, yeah. So, Dr. Boneless, looking into this room, this looks to be the creature's den.
Ah, is there anything in the den that we could use against him?
I mean, you'd probably have to go
Is
search
it like
around.
a dog? Can we take a bone and have him like chase it?
Itch boy.
Just for that, Dr. Boneless, roll a freaking wisdom saving throw, please.
I figured that was coming.
Just
This
roll
face
me.
is going away, by the way.
He
That's
like
rolled nothing low.
reimagines the undead dog from like the beginning of the
That's a 13 on wisdom save.
13.
Yes.
You're not really sure if that would work, but part of you wants to try.
You could certainly try.
There's also a small voice in your head.
Oh my dog.
There is a small voice. So there's two combating voices in your head. One is saying, yes, I want this as a pet. The other is saying, this is a terrible idea.
Which one will you listen
Which
to?
one you listen to is up to you. You find out after these messages.
What?
Now, a message from our sponsors.
Yeah.
An exclamation word.
Yeah. All right.
I want a bone. I'm gonna take a bone.
Oh dear.
You walk into the lair. Move your character, please.
Oh,
Today's the
Dr.
day I
Boneless,
die. Today's the day I die.
Dr.
This
Boneless.
is how I die.
What music do you want us to play at your funeral?
These
Mine's
are
the
the
big
players.
song.
These are my players that know they can die now. By the way,
Yep.
Yep.
just
Yes,
an
we
FYI.
are.
Just point of
My-
fact, none of us went in the room.
That's true.
None of us went in the room.
Dr. Boneless.
I only stood outside of the room.
I want a bone. Can I have a bone?
Yes, you use your action to pick up a large femur from one of the human skeletons in the room. And
Thank you.
just as you pick it up, you hear a thud land behind you as this creature lands on the ground and is going to make an additional 3 attacks against you, Dr.
Yep.
Boneless.
Only against Dr. Boneless.
Only against Dr. Boneless.
Yay. I'm glad I didn't go in there.
Yeah.
Kaylin, you also see this creature land next to Dr. Boneless and hear the thud.
I think I found it.
Wait a second. Would Kalen be able to have an attack of opportunity in this situation?
He's outside.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm not close yet.
And he doesn't really have a
Okay.
melee weapon. So
Before
the first
he makes his attacks, Dr. Boneless is gonna throw the bone.
make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Can I say like go get it? Fetch?
You know, I'm gonna let you roll a persuasion check.
Fetch.
Oh my
We're
God.
playing fetch.
Please.
I
I'm gonna roll. Can I roll with advantage, Wes, please?
Sure, roll with advantage just because
I
I'm
really want this to work.
thoroughly entertained by Dr. Boneless's
If you roll a
shenanigans.
nat 20.
I'm gonna roll with it with inspiration.
Well, no, wait.
I mean,
You're gonna use your inspiration now.
You're gonna use your inspiration
Oh my god! 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 One of those was an 19.
You wanna take that inspiration back?
Yeah, I don't need the inspiration.
oh my God.
All right, so yeah, I was gonna let you use the inspiration anyway, but you got a natty 19. So what is your perception, or what is your persuasion on your actual character?
All right. Okay. So Dr. Bellis holds the bone up.
Holy
Like,
crap.
he makes sure the creature sees it. and
As
he's
the
like,
creature decloaks and is raising its arm to swipe you, you have a bone and you throw it.
No, I gotta make sure he sees it first. He's gotta
Okay,
see
you wave it
and
in front of his face and then you throw it. What is your persuasion?
What's your modifier?
My persuasion was a +2.
So you have a 21.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Okay, so fortunately for you, Dr. Boneless, you do distract it long enough for its first attack to swipe over your head. However, it does turn its attention back to you for its second 2 attacks.
What did he do with the fetch?
There was an attempt.
Yeah.
Damn it.
An
Oh, so
11
excited.
misses. It is still kind of distracted. Doesn't really know what just happened. The third attack is a 21 to hit.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so that hits.
Fine.
Oh my
So
God.
it misses both swipes and then moves in to bite you.
Ow.
Bad dog.
Bad dog, yeah. Can I bap its nose and be like, bad dog?
Oh,
He
Or do
really
I
is
have,
gonna
like,
make
a
you
little-
boneless.
Do I have a water skin? Can I spray him?
You take 13 piercing damage,
Oh my god.
and I need you to roll a Constitution save.
I love this song.
Oh my god.
That's a 5.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah, you're
no.
poisoned.
Oh no.
oh,
You're poisoned, and you take 2 additional poison damage.
Oh boy.
You're going to take an additional D8 at the beginning of your next turn.
Ow, Wes. I got a 21 on persuasion.
Yeah, you're trying to to persuade the angry sewer troll with a bone. If you had rolled a nat 20, I'm telling you right now, this thing would have been your damn pet for the next hour.
Oh,
Like I wanted you to roll it, Joey. I wanted you to roll the nat 20. But this thing is an angry, hungry troll that lives in the sewers.
Uh-huh.
Just an
The attempt
FYI.
was made.
An attempt was made.
Kaylin,
You
make a
had
perception check.
2 attacks instead of 3.
Okay, I will make a perception check. That's a 16.
16. Yeah, you noticed something kind of horrifying. You watched both Avenir and Tyson make attacks against this thing. Those wounds are now mostly healed.
Oh,
Well,
something tells me we don't want to fight them.
yeah, this is going to prove to be tougher than I originally thought. Maybe running is a good idea.
What do you mean by that, Necker boy?
You two did attack this thing, correct?
Yes.
yeah. Is it bleeding out?
It barely looks like you did anything.
What do you mean?
You know it. So, Kayla, you know that they hit, and you know that this creature felt it, but those wounds look like they're healing by the second.
This thing apparently has some kind of healing ability.
Oh, for the love of Saren, right? Yeah, let's run. We gotta run.
Can't believe I'm going to be the one to say this. Not without the doctor.
Where's the...
Aw.
Oh, for...
Yeah.
I'm the only one that knew where
We
you
stand
were.
character development.
Yeah, well done. Okay, we stand character development. Okay, so, all right. So yeah, you guys are.
Hey guys, what are we waiting on right now?
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Okay, so yeah, now in the turn order, we're well. I know Joey got a nat 1. It's now Thomas's turn. So let's just zoom in on the chaos that is ensuing over here. With that, Thomas is going to actually run past you. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
What do we appreciate?
And is going to make 2 attacks against this creature. Or did I do this already? Did I already attack with him?
No, I don't believe you did.
No.
Okay. So he's going to run in and make 2 attacks. The first one misses. The second one is a nat 20, though!
Yeah, Thomas!
Go, Tommy boy. Okay.
Yes, Princey.
And he wields the sword with 2 hands, so he rolls a little bit higher, which is nice. Let's see if he can roll some significant damage here.
Get that omelette du
I
damage.
can't believe I was so
Under the
close to
device.
having a pet sewage buddy.
So
Hilarious.
the creature dodges the first swipe, and then he brings it back around, spinning with his full might, dealing 26 slashing damage to this creature, raking it across the creature's stomach, and you see like little bits of intestines poking out.
Gross.
Yeah. So yeah.
There are 2 kinds of people.
The creature roars out in pain. Next up on the list, Cody. Wow, really? With a 3? Cody. Yeah, you're up.
Yep.
You're up, buddy.
I still haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah, neither have I.
You haven't had a single turn yet. Is there enough room for me to squeeze past Thomas?
I would say you have line of sight spell wise.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I want
You
to know if I
don't
can get
you don't
in that
have
room.
room to squeeze by Thomas, unfortunately.
Okay. Then yeah, if I've got line of sight, I think everybody knows where I'm going with it.
Yeah, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Wait.
3rd level guiding bolt.
3rd level guiding bolt. Do it.
I will do it here in just a moment, so I can see how much damage I do.
Hi, Fina. How you doing?
Mina.
3rd level guiding bolt.
3rd level guiding bolt. Go for it.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, let me get my 6d6.
6d6. That's a lot of d6.
It's a lot of d6.
Tamina, this session will determine how our moods will be tonight, so we'll get back to you.
14, 17, 20, 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant damage. Yeah, you blast this thing. You knock its left arm off. The blast hits it so hard that its left arm just flies off against the wall, splatters the wall with blood.
And then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay, you cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah, this one's only at the 2nd level.
Go for it.
And then it automatically gets an attack. So, okay. I'm casting it right in front of the troll, by the way.
Yep. And it gets to make an
That's only a
attack.
10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
All right. Next up on the list.
We both got now.
Yeah. So both my nat ones. Which one of you has a higher initiative?
I have
bonus.
a +1.
What's your all thing?
I can't
Mine
hear.
is +1 as well.
Okay. Both of you roll a d20.
That's a not 20.
Nat-
I
9.
needed it.
All right. Well. Okay. Joey, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna. I don't know.
Keep in mind you are in melee range of this thing.
Yeah, but I don't have a boomerang, so I can't do thunk.
You do not.
I am not a thunkable.
You can only use spells like me.
All right, I'm gonna use acid splash.
Okay.
Deck save of 10.
All right. Acid splash. Dex save of 10. It just passes.
Aww.
Rip.
It just passes, and when I say just passes, I mean it just passes.
Dang.
You rolled a 10, didn't it?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Actually, I mean, technically I rolled a 9, and it has a +1 dex bonus.
Well, it's still the same. It still passes.
Okay, so next up, Odd.
Patron?
Okay, yeah, sorry. Making sure I was unmuted.
You're good.
Okay, is there any way I can get line of sight from right here, or is Kaylin in the way?
The Prince Thomas and Kaylin are kind of in the way. It's pretty cluttered in there.
Would I be able to still do an illusion?
An illusion?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, but you'd have to have line of sight in order to cast it in the room.
If it was a sound.
Maybe.
Do I have to have let me see if I have to have line of sight. I don't think I have.
I think you have to have line of sight to know, like, because you haven't even seen inside of this room yet.
It just says within range, so I think if I go walk in front of the door.
Yeah, if you walk in front of the door, sure, I'll give it to you. But
Okay.
But yeah, you have to be able to see inside of the room in order to cast it in there. Otherwise.
Okay. Does this work?
Sure, you can. You're kind of
Okay,
crowding the
'cause I
space with
can't-
Kaylin a little bit, but yeah, you can
'cause I
see right
can't-
around it, but yeah.
I can't attack it, obviously, but I can. I'm going to try to cast an illusion sound into the room of a very loud, piercing dragon roar to see if this creature freaks out about it.
You're doing what?
Oh.
I'm minor illusion. It can just be a sound. So I'm going to make a very loud, like dragon screeching roar
Okay.
in the room to see if this creature reacts or gets
you
distracted
do
or-
that. Mm-hmm. You make a really loud screeching roar inside of the room.
Yeah, that's provided by Iris.
It
Iris
echoes so loud
Oh, geez.
throughout the entire sewer. You hear it reverberating past you into the tunnels throughout the
I
cavern.
need to make it that loud.
The creature looks around startled. It dissipates. And a moment later, you hear another huge dragon roar.
This is what I was afraid of.
Oh boy. You have alerted what seems to be the ancient red dragon to your presence.
Grace,
It
wake
likes
us
where-
up. Grace, wake us up.
But it thinks that we're another dragon.
But it knows that something's underneath now.
Anyway, moving to initiative order again. Top of the order, Nisa. Oh boy.
I didn't
After
mean to-
Ernice is collecting herself for a moment.
Maybe the dragon thinks this is Tinder. It's like, oh, my date's here.
Tinder, ye old Tinder.
Ye old Tinder.
Yeah, shoot, we don't have any loops, so we're boned. What? I don't even know if I can do anything. Avenir is going to dodge or like dash over to the corner, yell at over to Prince Thomas and said, "Grab the doctor, we're running."
Okay, you yell that to Prince Thomas. He looks back with his sword, and you just see this. His face is white. And he can't even speak right now. Tyson, it's your turn.
Is he not
Wait.
gonna grab the doctor and run?
It's not
Bonus
his
action?
turn.
Oh, was that? Also, bonus action healing potion because your girl needs it.
All right.
I am sorry,
You
guys.
regain 12 hit points.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, Joey, and say for once, not Dr. Bonus's fault.
No, it's definitely mine.
Okay. All right. So, Avenir, you regain the hit points, and now it is. Yeah, it's Tyson's turn.
Shoot.
Thank you very much. Hey, wait. Okay, wait. Did we just get another donation? Oh, we're good. Thank you, everybody, for the donations and subscriptions today, by the way. Thank you for helping keep what is now pretty much the Yeet for Initiative channel going.
Oh, dear.
The Yeet channel. I can't
it's
just go in
fine.
and
It's
grab
fine.
them, right?
What did you say, Steve?
I can't just go in and run and grab them, right?
You can't get by Prince Thomas.
Can I shake
You
him out of his shop?
you could hold your action if you want, but I don't think that there's a way for you to really do anything at this point.
Can I hold my action?
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank
And
you.
now it is the troll's turn.
Mate, you're all swift. If we're a snack, you're a snack.
The troll, at the sound and at its injuries, which are it's looking pretty worse for wear. Dr. Bonus, you see it leap to the ceiling where it cloaks, and all of you hear it scamper over your heads and down the sewers to your right.
This right? This
This
right?
way.
Which way?
All right. Well.
As you
Dr.
hear
Bonus is gonna go, "Coward."
another loud roar overhead, and what sounds again like the dragon's wings flapping, it has taken flight
Love that, Johnny
and is
Fresh.
awake.
Hey, that's good news. I mean, flight is away from us.
I turned off my ye old location settings,
need a
so it
flannel.
can't find me.
Can I borrow your flannel, Lisa?
Prince Thomas looks to all of you, and his face is just like white, like cloud white. We need to go now.
That's what I
Yeah,
said, Princey boy.
Everyone,
We should
find the
probably
dragon now. What are you guys doing?
Run.
Run.
Which way are you guys running?
I don't know.
Up?
Oh my god.
Up?
Wait.
So here's the thing.
Pick a direction, because like
He's gonna start
with what's
rolling
going
around.
on. Yeah, I'm gonna be starting to roll dice. I'm being a nice
Let's go
DM and
this
telling
way.
you that, guys.
Go that way.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
Let's
run.
go this way.
All right, you guys run up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reveal the area for you. I'm like panicked for you right now. I'm like,
Sure you are.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, he actually is.
I
Joey.
am actually panicked for you a little bit here. So you guys run up this way, revealing. Let me just miss that. Okay, so you reveal this area and run up. Everybody make perception checks. Prince Thomas is leading the charge pretty much and leaps across here, standing on the bridge. Everyone, look for a dragon symbol.
That's not 20 on perception.
All right,
22
where
for
are
me.
you at, Dr. Boneless? Because that does matter. So have you
+5,
moved already, or
23.
I
I
need-
was right.
Perception is
I need
11.
you guys to. I need you guys all to move in the positions where you would be running to try and.
I'll be over here.
I'll be right here next to the prince.
Okay, so I
I
need-
got a 23.
23.
Okay.
Okay.
18.
22.
So
11.
Dr. Boneless, you definitely noticed something on the wall over here. Katrin, you are actually oh wait, you're in the back here. Yeah, you look around, you see something popping out of the wall right here. It looks like potentially a design, but you can't tell.
I move up.
Based on what you are. Okay, you move
Dr.
up.
Boneless is gonna
I
shout
move
that
up.
there's a dragon over here.
You see a massive dragon mural on the wall right there. What do you guys
we need
do?
to continue down this path. Let's move.
Right here? Okay.
I
It is-
yelled this way.
It is
and
massive and on the wall right there in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going because I would
Keep
also
going.
see this. If, so.
I can legit hear the panic in your voice. What? Oh,
Okay,
dear.
Here's
so
the thing that you guys need to understand.
wait.
Everybody in chat.
What?
Wes is not actively trying to kill us, despite what people think.
We
No,
are
apparently
Wait,
I'm
Prince
trying
Thomas
to do
follows
that.
you and runs past. Wait. This is a dragon symbol right here. Why are we passing it?
I thought it meant this way. Do we press it? What do we do?
Just
we can't
then,
click on it. There's no ye old computer.
you hear the flapping directly above you, and then a slam as the entire sewers shake. Looking up, you see a shadow cast through the holes directly above you.
Nobody move.
Stealth.
Stealth.
I press the dragon button.
What dragon button?
The
It's
thing on the
it's a
wall.
huge mural.
Oh, I thought it was a button.
Did you investigation check it, Joey? What are you doing?
I perception checked it.
Well, you
Did we
perception check it,
investigation
mean
check
you
it,
saw
though?
it.
Investigation means you find out
You
what
look
it is.
into it.
I thought it was a button.
Okay.
I'm rolling stealth.
All right, you're rolling stealth. Roll stealth. If anybody wants to investigate, investigate.
I am investigating.
Investigating.
And
That's a 12.
23.
12. You're not really noticing much. It's a pretty intricate mural. It's actually carved into the wall. With a 23,
9.
you're desperately looking around for something, anything on this mural, something that pops out of your view as the dragon above your head begins clawing into the streets of High Velantry, attempting to get in to attack you. You see its claws rip through stone. As Katrin, you notice that there's an indentation where the eye of the dragon is on this mural.
Push it.
You push the button. A door clicks open, moving it slightly inside. What are you guys doing?
Getting in there.
We're running in there.
How are
20
you?
stealth. I
Okay,
am
you guys are
dashing
pushing
it.
past the door. Okay, so you push
Yeah.
past the door, and you enter a small room. Just as everyone
my
starts
God.
rushing in, just as the dragon rips a hole in the sewers and spews flame down from the streets. Dr. Boneless, you might want to move.
I'm what?
Move
Get
your
in here.
character.
Please.
I close the door.
The
close the
flames
door.
start spewing forward. You begin to close the door, and they come through. Tyson, I need you to make a dexterity save.
Why me?
Because the door is hinged on this
Opening.
side of the wall.
The flames are gonna get you.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
literally the flames are being funneled at you right now. I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, don't look at my dice. Nat 20 BB.
Nat 20.
Oh
You
my gosh.
dodge out of the way, leaping, pushing off of the wall with your feet at the last second as scorching hot flames burn through, actually turning part of the wall into blackened glass. That is how hot these flames are. You shut the door, and you literally see the stone starting to turn red in front of you. Outside of the door, you can hear the dragon continuing to claw at the sewers. Inside of this room, you see two barren walls, what looks like a few pieces of pottery and other things like that, a set of rusted armor, and a staircase going up. At the top of the staircase, there is nothing but a stone wall. Investigation checks, please. As you are all panicked, roll with disadvantage.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
Unless you would like to use an
I am-
advantage roll to
I've used.
I actually got two
cancel.
19s.
two 19s. Katrin, looking at the wall, you are panicked, looking around.
Oh,
On the
adding my investigation though plus 6, so it's 25.
25. Yeah, you looking at the door, looking at the stone wall, and to the side of it, you see in between two bricks, they're slightly separated, and there's a lever there.
I'm
yelled
so
at
mad I rolled at
everybody.
disadvantage real quick because one of those rolls was a nat 20.
Oh man!
Oh,
All right,
no.
so what are you doing, Katrin?
I yell about the lever. Guys, there's a lever.
Pull
Should I
it.
pull it.
Pull it.
Pull, I pull it.
The door in front of you clicks open slightly.
This way.
We need to move.
Clicks.
Let's go.
It clicks open slightly.
It's distracted.
I push it open a little bit more.
You push it, and it closes again.
It's a
I
frickin' pull
the
door.
Freaking lever.
I pulled
You
the
didn't
lever.
ask me which way it opened.
I
Oh
thought.
no, not the door thing again.
I swear, pull.
So what are you guys
At least It
doing?
wasn't me this time.
I see the lever and I switch it again.
You pull it again, and it knocks open about 3 inches again.
Pull the door.
Pull. Make a strength check.
Oh, someone else is gonna have to pull this door open. A 6.
You're pulling on the door. Other people can roll to step up and help.
Tyson, come here.
Yeah, I'm not helping. That's a nat 1.
Oh, yeah, Cody. Yeah,
I
Kaylin, you
ran down
actually
the
trip
stairs.
on the stairs and you're in panic, trying
That's a
to get
15.
inside.
I got a 15. I'll help.
All right, you
The
help.
strange
Dr. Boneless is there. 15. All three of you are able to pull open this door as a massive dragon claw rips through the stone door that you just came through, clawing into there, and you see the bright red eye of this undead ancient dragon staring at you as you see flames start to well up in its mouth again. Is everybody yeeting through the door again?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you all, including Prince Thomas, dive through this door. Everyone dives through the door. Last second, you start to pull the door slightly closed as flames lick through the room, and you find yourself in the castle dungeon.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Are we in a cell?
And you see Prince Thomas just, like, breathing so heavily. The flames have stopped.
Avenir just, after collecting herself, stares at Katrin.
Okay, it was my fault too. I'll take responsibility.
Adrian just kind of doesn't say anything.
So I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb. Let's never do that again.
No shit, Necro Boy.
Let's not focus our rage on each
Sorry.
other.
That one was a little bit louder than I intended. I haven't really
The
done a
point
dragon
is-
noise before.
We made it to where we need to be, so let's count it as a win.
I suppose.
Prince Thomas, oh my god. This is, I don't know if this is quite the adventure I signed up for, but, well, we're in the castle at least.
Do we get a new map?
No.
Aw.
But you do, however, get a nice description of the dungeon you're in.
Okay.
Dungeon.
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 Dungeon Lusters?
Bonjour, Dungeon.
All I'm hearing is who's John?
Monsieur Dungeon.
You are in the High Valantry dungeon. You do still smell some of the flames, the burning chemicals emitted from this dragon in the chamber. Other than that, the air smells musty and old. Several of the cells still have skeletons chained in place. Make investigation checks.
That is
I think
a 22.
14.
Investigation is not my strong suit, guys.
You
11.
the 22, and anyone who rolled above a 15, you hear an inhuman moaning coming from one of the cells.
I have an announcement to make. Something is not happy in here.
Is it a dragon again?
I don't think so.
Trust me, I think we'd know if it was the dragon.
Should we investigate the moaning?
Are you guys gonna move toward the cell with the moaning?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm curious. My curiosity has gotten the better of me.
Curious.
When you look inside of that cell, you see a tortured torso.
Oh my god, it's Fledwig.
It
Quite
looks
big.
almost inhuman.
Oh my god, it's Fledwig.
The ears, arms, and legs have all been cut off.
Oh my god, it's Fledwig.
It's missing its eyes, and there are burn marks covering what remains of its flesh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, if it's
Oh.
not
Kaylin.
Fledwig, I'm wrong.
Make an Arcana check.
You said me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
Frederick.
It's Fledwig.
Arcana
Fredwig.
is 17.
17. You detect the remnants of healing magic. It appears that whoever this was had been tortured and healed over and over and over, the scar tissue forming an almost calloused layer on its skin. It cannot see you, but this soul is suffering. It is an abomination, and whatever has done this is more inhuman than the tortured body you see before you.
Can the rest of us see him?
You all move to the cell, and you all see
Can
him.
I do a history check, please?
Nobody should have to live
Even
like
with a history check, you wouldn't know who this was.
I was about to ask for clarification if, like the prologue story from the very beginning of the campaign, if that's character knowledge and player knowledge, or just player knowledge.
It would be partially player knowledge. About Fwedwick, you would have assumed that he was executed as your characters.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But as player knowledge and for the audience, yeah, that's Fwedwick.
Mm-hmm.
Would we
I knew it.
Would we know what he looks like? Like, would we recognize him now? Or
You
would we
cannot.
just-
You can barely tell that this ever even used to be a human.
Okay.
Like
Oh, boy.
every inch of its skin has been burned,
Okay.
carved, cut, and then
Lovely.
healed.
Yikes, Rooney. Yikes on him. Yikes, 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 yikes.
Well,
Yeah,
it
so
looks
it's
like that monstrosity down there may have had a nice, pleasant snack from up here.
No,
Wonder what he did to.
that thing.
Think
I don't
over
think
there.
it could have done anything like this.
What do you mean?
It's just
He's been healed countless times.
You're saying someone
Whoever
did this
or
on
whatever
purpose?
did this wanted to torture this being. I
wonder
can't even
who
call him
we
a human at
know
this point.
Who could have been capable of something like this? She
Prince-
just mutters darkly.
Yeah, see, me
Prince
too.
Thomas
I ate a
steps
lot of,
forward.
You know,
Oh.
spaghetti and pizza.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Sorry. He's talking to people on his camera too.
No worries. So, oh crap! I lost my train of thought now.
Prince Thomas.
Yes, Prince Thomas steps forward, and in answer to your question, this, unfortunately, would be reminiscent of my father's handiwork before he met my mother. He was often known for torturing people horribly if they betrayed him.
Would we know the story of the queen's death?
You would know that. So you would know that there was somebody from another kingdom that came and was the one responsible for her murder, and you know that the king completely wiped out that kingdom, every man, woman, and child. Prince Thomas would not have that knowledge.
Okay.
Perhaps does he have like a name tag, like if you were in a pet store?
No name tag.
Hi, my name is.
Look. All I know, living like that, it's not living.
I agree.
Can he hear us, or was his ears also cut off? This was a very Princess Bride to.
Yeah,
the
no,
pink.
he can't. Pretty much. So I will just let you know as the DM. This, whatever is left of this, cannot sense any more presences. That does not know how to speak any longer, even if it still had its tongue. Would not be able to comprehend what you are saying, or even, or even its brain pretty much is mush at this point. It's a husk. It's a husk. It's a living
Celebrate.
husk. I feel like we
Not
should
letting him suffer anymore.
end this wretched thing's existence. This is not life.
Yeah, I'm not letting this thing suffer anymore.
Can anyone unlock this cell?
Fireball it.
What if we don't
Thieves'
need
tools.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand.
So that would be a 21.
21. Yeah, you're able to pop open the lock on the cell. Make a perception check, Avenir.
Okay. Why am I rolling so? Oh my gosh. Okay. That would be a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you just notice the cell that it clicks open, and the door opens.
Who's gonna do the honors?
If we're going to put an end to it,
This is my responsibility. If my
I
father was the
going to
one
suggest
behind
the
this,
same thing.
if my father was the one behind this, I should be the one. He draws his long sword and stabs it downward into the torso through the heart. And you hear one final breath. And Prince Fledwick is dead. Everyone make perception checks.
19.
Oh, much better. Also 19.
16.
16.
18.
All right, all of the people above, everyone's above 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You all hear rustling chains, a few cells down away from the entrance where you entered.
We need to go check that out. Could possibly be somebody who survived.
How did they survive in here this long? It hasn't looked like anyone's been here in a while. Especially not with that dragon hanging around.
I'm going to take a page out of my older self's book. I of all people know nothing is impossible.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's go check it out, y'all.
Yeah,
Check it
I
out.
go to see what the rustling noise is.
They will
Looking,
also go.
you guys all move up to the next cell. Inside, you see a woman in tattered clothes, chained to the wall. She hasn't been tortured, but she's also not in the best shape either.
History check. Do we know this woman?
Roll a history check. Anyone who
I'm
would
curious
like to.
too.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Also, welcome.
Kaylin,
Raiders.
roll with advantage.
It's even...
Okay.
Welcome, Raiders.
Thank you
got
for
a
letting me roll with
nat-
advantage.
I don't know any.
What are we
I
rolling
got
for
an
again?
8.
No,
on
that
the
you don't
history
use an
check.
advantage roll. That's me giving it to you.
No, I know. That's why I said thank you for letting me roll with advantage because I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah,
What
I got a 15 with the
I got a-
advantage roll.
18.
Wait, perception check, right?
No, history.
History.
Oh, history.
Oh, history.
19.
19 as well.
All right.
I got a 1. I don't know any.
Yeah, no, you don't know anything. So, to the people above a 17, it's hard to make out because her face is dirty and her hair is in tatters. But to everyone above 17, you recognize this as the mother of the boy
I knew it.
from the
I knew
graveyard.
it.
Oh,
I
I
knew
wouldn't
it.
notice this.
Yeah.
I would
knew it
know
as soon
it's
as
a
you
woman,
said.
but
I had a feeling.
Do we remember her name? Did she tell us her name?
I don't think she ever told us.
I don't think so.
No, she was too distraught.
But you hear
Okay.
weakly the woman say, "Water, water."
Avenir takes out her water skin and gives her some water.
Yeah,
The cellar's door is still locked.
Oh, shoot. Thieves' tools unlock.
Roll sleight of hand.
Also, I just want to say, Caleb didn't realize who this was, so if anybody would want to...
Yeah, let him
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So-
I'm
that's
lost. I don't know who the lady is.
So that's a nat 18, so that would be a 27.
Yeah, you are able to very quickly pop the door open, working well under pressure. You pop the door open and you go inside and you give her a sip of water and she chokes on it. Thank you. Thank you. She looks up and you see a moment of confusion and then recognition. It's you, the ones who saved my boy from the graveyard. I thought you all died.
Well, here we are.
A lot of people
You,
probably did.
You haven't aged a day.
That's a long story.
That's skincare.
And
skincare routine.
all of a sudden,
That's a long story.
you hear clanking metal
Why?
and footsteps coming from the stairway in front of you. As 30 High Velantry soldiers
They're still
pour
alive?
through the doorway.
And they haven't done anything about the stupid dragon?
Halt there! Drop your weapons.
What kind of army are you?
They announce to
Prince
you
Thomas.
as they
No,
start
I
moving.
have no weapons to drop.
Prince Thomas stands forward. How dare you? I am prince of this land. You will take me to my father, if he's still alive. He looks, drop your weapons or we will kill everyone.
Do I recognize them as undead?
You'd have to roll a check.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Death check?
Well, you have detect good and evil, right?
Actually, I don't think I do.
Okay. Well, you start to look, but their faces are covered in helmets. Looks to be a new design from what you were used to with the guards, but they're heavily armored. Yeah, you. It's really hard to detect at the moment whether these are undead or normal humans. But
So
they
I don't
begin
have,
moving in.
detect
They begin
undead.
moving in toward you with their swords drawn, and there are 30 of them.
Yeah, I don't have Detect Undead, but I have Eyes of the Grave, which lets me know of any undead within 60 feet.
Are you going to try and cast it?
Yeah, it's just a feat that I have, so I'm just going to use it. I have 3 charges. I'm
As
gonna
you
use one
start
charge.
muttering the incantation, one of the soldiers dashes forward and puts his sword to your throat. Mutter another word, and I will take your head.
Patron puts her staff on the ground and says, "This is not a fight we will win."
Avnir drops the 2 daggers.
They pour through and grab the daggers.
Octobonus drops his stick, his glorified stick.
You drop your
Chopstick.
stick, and several of the guards go past you to the cell that held the tortured corpse. The king will not be pleased with this.
He's alive.
You've killed his favorite plaything. Thomas looks around. What kind of monster has my father become? And they begin leading you up the stairs. The king wishes to see them.
Oh, Jesus.
As they lead you up the stairs from the dungeon, passing through, going up the stairs, you pass another level, exiting the lower areas of the High Velantry Castle. You enter the hallway in which you first began this entire adventure.
Wow, nostalgia.
No,
It's full circle.
However,
I love what he's done with the place.
Much like the lands of High Velantry, the castle stands in stark contrast to its former self. Paintings and artwork are torn and defaced. Even the stunning portrait of Queen Gwendolen now lies on the ground, the tattered canvas torn to shreds by some unknown entity. Leading you forward, they continuously push you. As you enter the king's throne room once again. The doors open wide, and the inside of the room is blackened by flames. There's a stench in this room. And looking forward, you see someone, something, sitting on the king's throne. But it's shrouded in darkness. You can't really make out who or what is sitting there. When you hear booming laughter. What sort of trick is this?
Slasher's too far from us.
Oh.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. What sort of trick is this? What is this monstrosity you bring before me? We found them in the dungeon, my lord. And you all, you return after all these years. With what? An illusion? Some sort of forgery of my son? I am not an illusion, father. I am real. These are the ones who have saved me. What have you done? My son, I have become powerful. You do not understand what I have seen, or the things I have done. You will soon, though. Father, what have you done to our people? The rebels? They were plotting to overthrow me. I will crush anything that threatens my reign, including you, my son. In unison, all of the guards chant, "Forever his reign, High Velantry is eternal." This haunting chant reverberates off of the barren stone walls.
Someone's definitely not getting Father of the Year. That's
what
sure.
That's very much out of character.
What to do with you? One of the guards moves forward and whispers in his ear. And you can feel this tension in the air.
Can we have
Almost
King,
a pressure. What?
a good wisdom saving throw?
Not,
Can he make
nope.
wisdom saving?
Not right now.
Why not?
You feel this pressure in the air. This force terrifies you. Which one of you did it? Which one of you killed my wife's murderer? He was supposed to live for all time, tortured into nothing. How so shall I entertain myself in the coming years? I did, Father. I ended that poor soul's suffering. You... Yes, you are always weak of heart, unable to do what was necessary. Bring him before me.
Don't you
They
do it with
force
do it.
Prince Thomas to his knees, about 5 feet in front of you. The king stands up off of his throne, light shining through the windows. Many of the panels broken now. Stepping into the light, what you see before you is not the king that was. Flesh decaying, grayish skin, and something else you do recognize. The ornate wand embedded in his chest. I am eternal now, and my reign will be forever. He draws his sword. I need everyone to make perception checks.
Mama, where's the dislike button? I want to know too. Trust me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
19.
Dirty 20 and the 19. You both notice something flicker very quickly past the
You said
lights.
perception check, right?
Yes. Very quickly past the sunbeams in the room. For an instant, you notice it. The king steps forward and pulls his sword. It's a monstrous-looking thing humming with power. Father, what has happened to you? Power incarnate now, my son. If I had the strength I did then, your mother would still be alive. He steps toward Prince Thomas, slowly, walking down the stairs. When all of the sudden, above the throne, you see an illuminated message that just says, "Close your eyes." Do you close your eyes?
Yeah, we're.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
seeing nothing. Nothing is being seen.
Prince
close my
Thomas and the five of you all close your eyes in an instant when an extraordinarily bright explosion occurs at the back of the room. Your eyes feel the heat as they glow red, almost blinding you through your hands and through your eyelids. When you finally look up, you notice that many of the guards surrounding the king have evaporated completely, leaving only their armor behind.
Is it the
As
Ark
you
of the
see
Covenant?
a hooded figure appear before Prince Thomas, shoving him back into the group and beginning to cast an incantation. The hood comes off, and you recognize this to be the elderly Ducat, casting a spell.
Oh, the court.
He looks to you and just says one word.
Oh no.
Live.
Oh,
Just
no.
as the king's sword pierces through his back and
Why
out
would
his
you do
chest,
Why would you do that?
and then
I need to put my glasses on now.
in an instant you are all teleported out of the throne room and end up once again in the royal graveyard. Ducat's body lies before you.
No.
Why though?
Dead.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's
I
episode.
knew that was coming.
Bugger. Oh, the court.
Not fair.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, earphone users, for that yell. I apologize.
Oh my god. Why?
I have some ideas for next time. Let's just say that.
Why
So
though?
many things are happening.
Oh no.
I'm about to cry.
No, BB.
So many
Damn
things-
it.
I don't need.
Was that really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That did not feel like
It was-
4
So,
hours.
I'll let you guys know that for a moment, Ducat is alive in the graveyard. And the only thing he's able to do is muster one last smile before he closes his eyes.
Ah,
No.
no.
And his head slumps to the side.
In the words of my toddler, no, I don't like it.
Don't like it either.
Jack is a man of words.
Oh, I'm sad now.
I
Oh,
have
feel for the character, but the way you.
Well,
wrote
I
it
hope you guys
Oh my
enjoyed this
gosh.
session of Yeet for Initiative.
Very
We will
much
be
so.
back next Friday.
I like the part
From
where I
where?
almost got us killed.
That was great.
You really did. I honestly thought that you were gonna wipe the whole party right there, because I'm like, I can't not do that. Like, I don't have a choice in this matter.
You made it louder than I intended to make it.
You said a really loud dragon roar
You
in
said
a,
it
in a,
extremely loud.
and I was just sitting here
It was
like,
a good,
what? No, don't do that.
it was a good plot mover.
But
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I know.
good plot twist.
Made the episode real exciting.
thank you guys very much. Oh no, it did. My heart was pumping for you guys.
I could hear the panic in your voice.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
that's the funny thing.
Well, that's the thing. I was rolling, so if certain rolls
Yeah.
happened, I have to.
Oh, I'm so glad we did not die in that part.
You guys did great. I had a lot of fun with the session. I hope you enjoyed the story so far. I know that crazy things are happening.
I definitely do feel mortal. Like,
Yeah.
we feel
No, you definitely feel different. Yeah.
It hits different, literally.
Yeah. Nick's is like 20 damage. I'm like, yeah, we're not immortal right now.
Yep.
So,
Like, oh, there's a big dragon.
again,
that's a serious
thank you
thing.
guys very much for watching this episode of
Thank
Eat
you
for
for watching.
Initiative. We will
Thank you,
pick
guys.
up
We love you guys.
in the Royal Graveyard when we're back next Friday.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
So, from all of us to you, we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really hope you enjoyed everything, even though it did kind of end on a very depressing and sad note.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, this happens a lot.
You did good.
You guys are the
Dakot.
best.
You did good.
Have a great
We'll
night,
never forget
and
you,
we will
Dakot.
see you all next week. And congratulations again to Alec for winning the first of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
shirts
Yeah.
ever.
That is so great.
Congratulations.
That's
You guys
awesome.
are the best, and have a fantastic rest of your Friday evening.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace out, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.